Karen Reed led into court in handcuffs. She pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder in the death of her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe.
And how do you wish to plead to those indictments?
Nothing. Reed's defense lawyer sharing these pictures of the couple during happier times. Prosecutors believe Reed hit him with her SUV outside the home of a Canton police officer after a night of drinking. It happened during a January snowstorm.
In the same area where the body had been recovered, 2 red plastic pieces of a taillight were located, consistent to the pieces missing from the defendant's black Lexus.
Tears in court as the prosecutor described the medical examiner's findings, including 2 black eyes, skull fractures, and hypothermia.
She opined from her examination that the significant blunt force trauma injuries occurred prior to Mr. O'Keefe's becoming hypothermic.
Reed's lawyer flagging what he says are ethics problems. He says the investigating trooper is friends with the Canton officer who owns the home where O'Keefe was found.
We have uncovered that the lead detective is very close with the owners of that property. And he was supposedly assigned to the case to avoid the appearance of impropriety.
He also made the claim that evidence may have been doctored, though he did not elaborate.
We have photographic evidence that my client's vehicle, before it was taken by the police, was in different condition than when the police actually evaluated it.
Said it feels we're the only ones fighting for the truth of what happened to John O'Keefe. And me and my family and my attorneys and my team have marshaled every resource to get to the truth. It just feels like no one else wants it.
Karen, just to be clear, you didn't do it.
We know who did it, Steve. We know. And we know who spearheaded this cover-up. You all know.
Yes, we do.
And no, she didn't do it. No, she didn't do it. This is an innocent woman. She didn't do it.
I tried to save his life.
Yeah.
I tried to save his life at 6 in the morning. I was covered in his blood. I was the only one trying to save his life.
Why'd you admit to it?
She didn't admit to it. She didn't admit to anything close to that. Nothing close to that. And you should know that.
That was like 3 or 4 times she admitted to it.
No, she didn't.
That's not true.
She asked a question. She asked a question, which is very different. She didn't admit to anything. Folks, this is what it looks like when you bring false charges against an innocent person. The Commonwealth did their worst. They brought the weight of the state based on spurious charges, based on compromised investigation and investigators and compromised witnesses. This is what it looks like. And guess what? They failed. They failed miserably, and they'll continue to fail. No matter how long it takes, no matter how long they keep trying, we will not stop fighting. We have no quit. Go ahead.
I just have 2 things to say, folks. Number 1, I am in awe of the strength and courage of this remarkable client that I've had the privilege of representing since day 1. And number 2, I want to send a message to all of her supporters out there. Your support was invaluable. We are touched, and we ask for your continued support. I'm not from Texas like my colleague here. I'm a Boston kid. But I'll repeat what he said, which is, we ain't got no quit.
Mr. Foreman, on docket number 2218 CR 117001, murder in the second degree, what say you? Is the defendant of the bar guilty or not guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you? No. Do you agree? Yeah. Do all of you agree? Yeah. Thank you. 002, what say you? Is the defendant of the bar not guilty or guilty? Is not guilty or guilty of that charge or any lesser included charge? Thank you. Specifically, number 5, operating under the influence of liquor by operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. Correct? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all? 003, what say is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all? Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records that you upon your oath state the defendant on 001 is not guilty, and 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor, and 003 not guilty. Thank you.
All right, jurors, everybody please be seated. Jurors, we thank you for your service. I'm going to send you back to services complete. I'd like to come back and talk to you for a little bit afterwards. So thank you very much.
All rise. You're call me.
is I could not be standing here without these amazing supporters who have supported me and my team financially and, more importantly, emotionally for almost 4 years. And the second thing I want to say is no one has fought harder for justice for John O'Keefe than I have and my team. Thank you.
What's up, Mikey?
How you doing? What's
How
up?
are
Good to
ya?
see you again. Good to see you.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Just enjoying the week. It's been a busy week. It's been crazy.
Yeah,
Two trials, covering two trials. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been streaming 2 trials. You have the Clancy trial, you have the Tupac trial going. I don't know. Clancy got dismissed early today. Did they ever give an explanation of why it got dismissed? No.
I haven't heard any reason. I don't know if anyone, any reporters followed up on it, but yeah, something happened. I'm thinking maybe something happened with a juror or something, or maybe the defense team, prosecution. I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah. You know, I gotta be honest with you. Like I kind of like I went into that and I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be as big as it is. That's a big trial. A lot of people watching this. What do you think it is? Do you think it's because the kids element to it? You think that might be why people are brought into this?
I think it's a conspiracy. I mean, the kid element was there the whole time. Not many people were watching it until like this week. This
Yeah.
week it blew up, and it's all about that whole the conspiracy. Conspiracy sells, and people go cuckoo for it. And I think that's what it's about, which is wild because there is no conspiracy in Clancy. You
Yeah.
know, there is no conspiracy, but you know, there could be some conspiracy in the Tupac stuff that's not really being shown.
Dude, that's getting
You
wild.
Yeah, and people aren't paying attention to that one as much, which is there's so much fraud, corruption, conspiracy out there, and then I don't get it. People go for the fake shit. Like I'm going to be covering this this police chief that's going to be up on charges coming up in Essex County. Methuen police chief. I don't know. I don't think people are interested in it. It's funny. Like you got the real fraud and corruption, and I might be the only one covering that one. Like we'll see. I'm going to be having an interview with someone about that. I think on Friday night. But yeah, it's funny that the one case that really, the one trial that doesn't really, I believe, have any real conspiracy to it. People are latching onto a conspiracy. They think that the husband had something to do with it.
Right? Yeah.
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 Which is crazy. I mean, I know you have a whole agenda. I don't even know where you want to start tonight, but you want to start on this, the Clancy,
we can riff through it. Let's just do this real quick because they hate when they see this stuff and the show starts this way, Mikey. They fucking hate it.
That?
So we got Sophie in the chat. Thank you, Sophie. 23 months.
What are they hating now?
They hate. This is it, Mikey. You see the super chats come in. They hate this.
Oh, they hate the money. Yeah, they're all. I love the money. Thank you. I had a good day in the markets today too. I hit all-time highs on my accounts today.
$25 over on the Young Jerks. Thank you so much, Rose.
Oh yes,
appreciate you.
That's gonna buy me more oil stock tomorrow.
We got
CVE.
Karen over here on LTL, $10. I appreciate that. And we got Rose that just bumped over. Look at this, babe. Yeah, bumped over on the LTL side. I appreciate that. Let's give her a babe. Let's give her a babe.
And he's like, what are we talking about, babe? You know,
and we'll give her a little babe there. See this, Mikey? We come online and look what happens, Mike. We haven't even been here, 6 minutes? Wow. Karen, thank you so much. $10 says, hey, guys, I'm Brian Haley's girlfriend. He's at the Red Sox game.
I guess unlike what people say, people do like what we do. It's funny because some people are like, some people like it. Oh, shocker. Some people actually like what we do. Wow.
I got Sarah Shock and Horror over on the Young Jerks. Look at this 25-month membership. She says she's going to be a jerk for life.
She is in. Love her. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah.
And what say BB says you have ridden the oil stocks well. Yeah.
It's just getting going. It's just getting started. Canadian oil companies. You got to get them. CVE is the pick. That's the one I'm telling everyone to buy. CVE. They not only find the oil, they do the refinery of their own oil, which is what you want right now. Trust me, the refineries. I was even buying the refinery stock straight up, but that's kind of risky now. But the refinery money Holy shit. CVE. Buy CVE. That's what I'm doing. Not a stock advice. It's just what I am doing right now.
Do you know what one of my favorite movies of all time is? And I'm hope you
Wall Street?
have seen it. No. Well, I like that. It's a good movie.
Boiler Room?
That's a good one too. But There Will Be Blood, and it's about the boom in the oil strike. Have you ever seen that? Daniel Day-Lewis? Oh, Mikey.
No. Oh, I heard about that one.
Mikey.
Is that the one where they steal the oil wells and stuff like that?
Pretty much. Yeah. He's a ruthless oil tycoon that just basically fucking rolls over on everybody, and I love it.
It's based on real life too. I think Oklahoma or Texas, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Look at I know about that. I gotta see that movie because it does look good. It does.
Dude, it's so good. And who is it? The guitarist for Radiohead does the whole soundtrack for the movie, and it's like great music. Yeah. Sarah Shock and Horror over on the Young Jerks, $25 and matching Rose's Energy. Let's fucking go. I love that.
Yeah, love it. They're like, I'm all orange in my chat right now. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support. We love you guys and gals. Let's talk about Clancy. Obviously I haven't been able to watch a lot of the trial. I've had my initial thoughts on it. My opinion's probably going to be pretty vanilla. Mike and I kind of talked about this on the phone today, and I'm just curious here because I know that, like Mike was saying when this all started, that this week the trials really picked up because there's been some elements to online that people talked about, the conspiracy that possibly the husband could have nixed out the kids. And I had saw something on X, and I don't know if this was true or not, but I guess online creators that were carrying that theory, a lawyer for the husband was going to be, I don't know, sending letters out, a cease and desist or a warning letter. I don't know if you heard anything about that, Mike.
I did. I heard they might be suing some people, and it's funny. Like big Hollywood actress Lisa Rinna posted a video today that basically did exactly that. Blamed it on the husband and made it out like he did it. And it's like, wow, doesn't she have a Hollywood agent or an attorney or somebody? Like, What is she doing? Lisa Rinna. Like, I don't know. This is the thing about YouTube and the real world. It's like even people that you think are successful in life get caught up. It's like, wow, are you really going to risk all your money for this shit? Are you shitting me, Lisa Rinna?
Yeah,
but that's where we're at. People get crazy on here.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Let's see. Sarah Shock and Horror bumping over on LTL. Thank you so much. Showing some love for LTL too. Thank you. And look at this. We got over on Young Jerks. Canadian friend checking in tonight. Law Wifey. Thank you so much. $27.99 said matching.
Yeah. Thanks, Law Wifey.
Queen of the Pool says, hey, you just can't stop the whole internet for asking questions. Well, you can ask questions, but I think when people are putting theories out there that might be untrue, that's a different from a question and a statement.
And do your questions have an agenda too? Like, it's fine to ask questions, but a lot of people ask those loaded questions because they think it's some kind of gotcha. And it's usually just a bullshit narrative. Like, I don't buy that. There's nobody who's contesting whether she did it or not from her defense team.
Sure.
That says it all to me. I mean, we haven't heard any witnesses that have. I don't get why people just assume that somebody else is responsible. It just doesn't make sense. Like the big question in this trial to me is, was she psychotic or was it planned out? I mean, I think that's the healthy debate that I saw that was happening before this conspiracy came in, this conspiracy angle. But I think that's a healthy debate to have. I've seen both sides. Some people can't get over 3 kids. And maybe it did seem planned, right? I mean, a lot of this is kind of like, wow, could this have been planned? But then on the other hand, psychosis is a thing. We and a lot of us have seen it. I've seen it in my real life, real world, where the nicest people just get into the psychosis and they can get really violent and they're not themselves. They don't even know what's going on. It can last for a while. So who knows? That's the question, I think, on this Lindsay Clancy trial. Did she actually do it? Like, did she do it with intent or was she psychotic? That should be where people are at. Those are the questions people should be asking, in my opinion.
Yeah, because my thing, like we were talking about today, was like if the thing that I have an issue with about the psychosis defense, and I still think this is going to be a tough jury, I think, to make this decision. But the
Yeah.
way I look at it is there is a lot of elements in this. And the way
Totally.
that I look at it is, okay, so we obviously know that she had a cocktail of medications. There's like 13 or 16 medications she's on. I just, in that article that I just pulled up a couple of minutes ago, I guess she had reached out to a suicide hotline and they denied her services or some conversations or something like that. So you have all those elements to it. But my question is this: the thing that doesn't make sense to me is she has 3 children that she ends up unaliving. And from what I understand of the trial and from what I understand of the evidence, she individually took each one of those down to the basement or a lower floor and killed them one by one. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't know. Wouldn't you have some kind, like, if you're, I don't know, if you're in the middle of doing that, why wouldn't you have this moment, like maybe after the first child, you do an awful thing, the first child, like, wouldn't you come out of that and be like, I don't know, there's just a lot of time in between there to go up and get the other child and bring the other one down and bring the other one out. So, I mean, this is what I've been kind of thinking about. And I don't know, like, where do I land on this? You
I
know, like,
know that's
where
good.
do we
That's what's going to
land?
be hard for the jury. Like, God bless the jury. I just hope people give the jury space no matter what they decide on this, because I can't imagine being on that jury, because I don't know. I'm conflicted and I could see it going either way. I just, like I said, 3 kids, these 3 children were really young. Callan, I mean,
Sad.
it's so sad. It's so sad. But at the same time, I could totally see that she could be psychotic even through
Of
that.
course.
And the fact that she threw herself out the window, and the way she landed and broke her neck, like, that wasn't planned. Like, if she really wanted to kill herself, that wasn't a way to kill herself. That was a way to fuck up your life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that, even that shows, like, she was supposedly medically trained. She knew how to kill herself. You know what I mean? So, like, I look at it all, and it's really hard. I don't know how people can be so sure on these things. I'm not sure. I just don't know. I
Yeah.
listen to all this
I'm not
testimony back
either.
and forth, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel bad for the 3 kids, and I feel bad for the husband and the mother-in-law who spoke, that, testified this week, and I feel bad for her too. And Kevin Reddington, God damn it. I mean, the guy, he's got to sit there and hold her hand, and he's got to go home every night a little bit stressed out. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine the stress he has on him during this? That's
Yeah.
why they get paid so much money on this shit, because the stress, I can't imagine that they go through on these cases. But yeah, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I think probably I have a feeling it's going to be a hung jury. I just have a feeling there could be some holdouts, no matter which side it goes, which way the split is. I just feel like that's where we're going to end up. It could be a not guilty. It could be a surprise guilty. Who knows? Maybe. You never know. You never know what a jury's thinking, who's on the jury. Um, but I think more than likely, hung jury, possibly not guilty. We'll see. But there's still a chance she could be guilty, because, like you said, like, there's a
There's a
lot of
lot of,
things that
I know it's a lot of
scratch
unanswered.
your head, and you say,
Yeah.
hey, maybe it was planned. Maybe she wanted to get out of this life. Maybe she was mad at the husband. I don't know. This is a really tough one. Unless you were there, unless you know what's inside her head, how the heck do we really know? But what
Yeah.
is obvious to me at this point is that she was having issues, and that's where I would probably lean not guilty. Because, like you said, she was looking for help. She was getting prescribed medications. No matter how much she took, if she took a lot or a little, that doesn't even really matter. I've seen people get psychotic just off of smoking some weed. I'm a
Yeah.
pro weed guy, but sometimes weed can do it. Sometimes, it's almost like peanut allergies. People they eat the wrong thing, or they intake the wrong drug, and it makes them psychotic. And it could be stress, it could be anything. Like, the psychosis part of it, that's just so hard to know whether she really was psychotic or not. But I just know the one thing I think on this is, it's just a reminder of how effed up our healthcare system is. Because, what we know and what we see in this court case is that, 15 minutes, 20 minutes with a and move them out the door, and give them a prescription, telehealth. Like, they just want to maximize the amount of customers they see per day. And the healthcare workers are all overworked. they are overworked, and it's a stressful job. I feel bad for them too, even though some of them probably didn't do the best job for her. But at the same time, this is not a easy industry to be in, healthcare. It's very stressful. It definitely affects your home life and your stress levels, working that kind of, taking care of people, their problems. So it's just sad all around. This is just a sad thing to watch, honestly.
Yeah,
And for
far,
me, the saddest thing, instead of having this discussion about mental health, people are showing how messed up their mental health is, in my opinion, at home by turning it into a conspiracy that it's not. It's not a conspiracy. I'm sorry. I don't care who I offend on this. I know some people get mad. They do get mad at me, but I have to tell the truth. This is not a conspiracy. There's nothing that's speaks conspiracy to me. Karen Reed, whether or not you think it's a conspiracy or not, you can at least point to things and say, I get why people think there's something fishy. Michael Proctor, the feds were investigating, things like that. There's nothing like that here. There's zero. Where in the Tupac case, we could talk about that later, there are some things where you say, hey, is something greater happening here that they're not showing in court? There's a lot of confidential informants. There's a lot of rats and people not being completely honest with their testimony. I don't see that here. I don't see any of that here. There's no red flags to me. I don't understand how people can just blame it on the husband. I think that's so friggin' sick. I really do. And you may think he wasn't a perfect husband, whatever. That shit is like, that's everywhere. That's your freaking next door neighbor. Everybody has relationship problems, especially
yeah.
with young kids.
Farm says, no matter what the outcome, I hope it brings attention to the needed reform mental health care. I know that's like always the constant thing that we hear. It's the battle in America. It's the battle across the world. Honestly, I don't think that anything ever is going to get fixed, unfortunately, in that industry, because money rules all of it. Power rules all of it. The drugs rule it all, Mike. All these psychotic medications that they put people on. I mean, even with this case, 13, 16 drugs, whatever it is. You know, my personal opinion, I think there's some severe mental issues that people can have that do require medication, but I think a lot of it can be fixed maybe through cannabis and through vitamins and supplements and good, nutrition.
Yeah,
Um,
plan. And maybe somebody as a life coach to be there every day and say,
yeah.
"Hey, did you do what you're supposed to do? What are we doing? What steps?" Like it's funny because my parents, I've told this story quite a few times recently. My grandmom, my father, my stepdad, my mom, they all worked at in healthcare, and especially my stepdad. He was at Danvers State. He worked at Tewksbury Hospital. That came up this week. He worked there. He also worked at the VA, and he dealt with veterans and state hospital patients who had mental health issues, a lot of mental health issues. I remember as a kid, people would escape Danvers State and we'd be going to the mall, and my stepdad would say, "Oh, we got to pull over. We got to find a what do you call those? A payphone to call because Susie is buck naked running down Route 1 and she just ran out of Danvers State Hospital,
Right.
and I got to get the patient back in the hospital." We'd be out doing errands and we'd have to stop because, a patient had run out of Danvers State Hospital, and we'd see him in the neighborhood. So, I mean, that was kind of my life upbringing. And I look at like what's happened since then, since they closed all those hospitals. And what they did is they moved everyone into the community, and they put them in, group homes, and they gave them medication. They said,
Right.
just come into the hospital, come in, daily or weekly, do everything at home. Because we want to make sure that people are mainstreamed in the community, it is kind of good because there was some isolation, I think, that happened at those state hospitals. But the thing that was good about the state hospitals is that people actually got help. Like they were there 24/7. So someone's overlooking your meds to see if you took your meds. They've got a plan. They got recreation. They got a pool. They got this. They got that. They got nutrition, like you said. They're focused on the overall health and holistic. And I think that we need to get back to that a little bit. There has to be like a middle ground for especially, and not expect people with mental health to follow the plan. I mean, if you look at Lindsay, she actually, they're saying, oh, she didn't take this or she didn't follow up on this, but she really kind of did. Like, I think a lot of people I know with mental health, they don't even do what Lindsay did. They don't follow up. They just hermit in their house and get worse and worse and worse. And I think that's one of the issues that we have. We expect people to be able to navigate this very complex healthcare system. I've had some minor things with my eyes and just, just different things this year that I had to go see the doctors. And it's complicated. Just even to get a simple operation was like, it took me a lot of time. I had to go to all these appointments and this and get paperwork, and it's a lot. And when people have serious things, especially mental health, we expect them to take all the responsibility. And I think a lot of times that's not working. I think we need more caseworkers. I think we need to incentivize, one-on-one and spending time, and not for it to be 10 minutes and next patient, because that's the way the healthcare system is now. It's cost.
Yeah.
It's all about the cost.
Well, yeah, it's cost and drugs that run everything,
That's it. That's the solution. Give them some drugs. That's it.
Take some drugs. And look,
and sometimes exercise and playing basketball or swimming, or like you said, nutrition, or better habits, or better, or a group, just having people to bounce ideas off. Yeah, like the group session.
I know you're a big cannabis guy. I'm sure you probably talk about, I don't know, what's cannabis they use,
and cannabis can be, yeah. And the thing is, like, even for that, like, people are left on their own with the cannabis thing, because who are they going to ask for advice on cannabis? They're going to the friggin' dispensary guy who's working at $15 an hour. He doesn't really know anything about healthcare. They're a lot of times afraid to talk to their doctors and nurses about cannabis, and the doctors and nurses a lot of times don't know shit about it. And the bottom line, even for cannabis, is like, it can be very helpful for some people, but it can also be very harmful for other people, so it's just like any other drug.
Yeah,
some drugs work for.
Yeah. I'm not a weed guy. I can't smoke weed. I freak out too much. Like, it's
then don't. That's it. That's my advice to people. If you find whether it's cannabis or any drug, really,
yeah.
If you find that you try it and it really fucks you up, stop. That's you don't need to. You follow your doctor's orders how to get off.
I get
of it.
fucked up on weed. Like,
you don't do it, especially cannabis. Some people are like allergic to it. I say the same thing with alcohol. I have an alcohol issue. Like, I cannot. I like to drink the taste of it. I like to maybe have a beer or a cocktail once in a while, but that's it. Like, and it wipes me out. Like, just having one or two drinks. I can't handle it. But weed is fine for me. But other people I know, weed sometimes saps motivation for some people. Some people it also causes you paranoia, and also some people, like I said, can cause psychosis even, because if you have that psychosis, it could bring it out. If you've never had any risk or issues with psychosis, I don't think you have to worry about cannabis. Like me, I've never had any psychosis. I'm not worried about it. But other people, yes. And so you got to know what's good for you. And I think a lot of this stuff is just trial and error. And that's what she was going through. What's going to work? That's the big thing. We don't even know. Was she depressed? Was it postpartum depression? Was it psychosis? Was she bipolar? Like, all of these things have come into play. They were just trying to figure out what the hell her problem even was. She couldn't even figure it out. So this is a problem. This is America. This is what we're all dealing with. And a lot of us have dealt with family members or loved ones that go through this, and it's really hard. And sometimes they don't want help. That's another issue. What happens when you love somebody and they need the mental health and they won't get it, and they're, just sitting in their home? I mean, this is America. This is the issue a lot. Mental health is, I think, since COVID, it's gotten so much worse. I talked to some law enforcement. I talk to them a lot, and they say that they get calls, so many calls now that they, 20 years ago, they wouldn't get. Mental health crisis. It's like a regular thing. Like, domestic violence is a thing. Mental health crisis is right there. It's like those are the top two calls for cops now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I wouldn't want to be a cop in today's age. It's I'm sure it's very mentally draining. That's why, police officers, you're always seeing ads that come up like, we need officers. Cops don't want to do it anymore. It's too crazy.
Back in the day, they'd have a list and people couldn't get on it. They'd test, they get a 99 in the civil service and they still wouldn't get in. And they're like, I'm a veteran. And now it's like, they'll take anybody pretty much.
No one wants to do it.
They're raising
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Too much. Mr. Elise, the two families have been completely destroyed. To them, especially Patrick, for having to endure the hate. BB Egan over the Young Jerks gifted 10 memberships. Thank BB. Appreciate that. And Miss Elise, 499er, says, my husband tried medication. They added on. They switched types. I thought he was getting help 6 weeks, and I lost him forever. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Was that recent, Miss Alyssa?
I'm so sorry for
Holy
your loss.
shit. She's here regularly. I'm sorry. Wow. Was that recent or was that something that happened a while ago? I'm sorry.
Sorry for your loss. Yeah, I mean, I've been through that too. I mean, my brother was bipolar, and you know, I've told his story, and so you know, I get it, but I don't know. That's like the whole question for me is like, I don't know if there's an expert that can get up there and explain that. Like, if you're in a psychosis, and I don't know. To me, it's just weird, like the one by one thing. So like, you had time in between to kind of think about it, to do the whole act, but then you go through the act with 3 of them. So I don't know, Mike. Like, this is going to be it's a tough case.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, the
I
bottom
just
line
hope
is,
I just hope people handle it well. I hope we don't see any craziness no matter
the
what
bottom
happens
line
here.
is this. I mean, she did kill her kids. I mean, she
Yeah.
killed her kids.
Horrible. I think that's the punishment enough too. Like even if you think she did it spitefully, it's like she has to live with that. She's never going to get away from that, no matter what this jury decides. You know, people are always going to think about that when they see her. You know.
Yeah. What do you think about this? That you've seen all the people stand out. We've seen a GoFundMe that's hit like almost $800,000 or something in support for her. I mean, people are out there, and it's like you look today. I saw a picture or a video. It looked like Karen Reed supporters out there. They're in pink. So like, what? I mean, what do you think about this?
I mean, I think it's really weird that they use pink. Like that to me was just kind of like, why are you doing that to Karen too? Like, why are you tying them together? Like, that was kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with people wanting to support her. That doesn't bother me so much, but I feel like a lot of them are there because they believe in a conspiracy. Like this is like I said, this just kicked up this week. Who knows
Here it
really?
is. We got one, Mike. We got him.
Yeah.
We got him. It's a conspiracy, right? Over on your channel, The Young Jerks. How do we know that she killed her kids 100%?
Because she hasn't denied it. Her lawyer has
That's why.
basically said, yeah, she did it. We're just arguing whether she had psychosis or not, whether she was insane when it happened. Because nobody's denying it, that she did it. Who could have done it if not her?
Right. Let's see. Lots of support. Pink is a girl color. Got it. Man, freeze frame says, well, Karen Reed doesn't own the color pink. Yeah, but I mean, you got to look at it.
No, she doesn't, but that's a, you know,
3 years
but yeah, you guys, you guys can say that, but you know, I got to say, you know, I talk to a lot of the media people. All right. And one of the major media people on TV, a TV person, hit me up this week and was like, what's up with this flyer in pink? Are they trying to tie Karen Reed into Clancy? That was the first thing they said to me. They're asking me, what do I think about it? Like that says a lot to me. Like the people are seeing that. They're saying, oh, this is a Karen Reed crowd. I don't know. I just don't think it's helpful to Karen. I just think it's odd.
Wow. You know, it's not helpful to Karen, someone going on their show and allegedly releasing text messages. So, you know, these alleged text messages that are being released on shows. It's just like, come on, man, what the fuck?
It's doubly embarrassing too, considering his lawyers. Did you see their latest filing?
That was or Tim Bradle had something to say today.
I got that today. Tim Bradle files basically a motion to because they want Aiden's phones. They want into Aiden's phones, and he's like, well, there's a new law that's about to be passed, and basically the legislature voted on, or the Senate voted on it, Mass State Senate, but it still has to go through this legislature, and it still has to be signed by the governor to become law that might protect him. It's like a Massachusetts shield law, media shield law. I would love to see that happen. Honestly, I'm very supportive of it because I don't like the fact that if someone wants to put me on the stand and ask me for my sources, that I'm going to be threatened with jail time if I don't give them up. But they're basically saying, like, you know, this we need to stay on this until we find out if this media shield law is going to become law, and they're asking for a stay on it. And basically, this is about protecting his phones, protecting his sources. but he's giving them up on his show.
Yeah, I'm allegedly giving all that up on his show.
So how can you be all about protecting your sources and trying to file this motion when your client is giving up the same shit on his show? Like, it's so dumb. It's like, come on. Like the legal doesn't match the actions. It doesn't make any sense. Again, it's like, dude, what are you doing?
What conversations are they having?
And it's also shady. It's also shady. You know, you were all about Karen Reed. You're all about protecting Karen Reed. Now you're releasing her text. Come on.
Alleged text.
Yeah.
Right.
And who knows if they're, like you said, alleged. We have to say alleged because you know what? We know this guy paints narratives that aren't true. We don't know what text he left out. We don't know if he's altered them. He is a propagandist, so we can't even trust what he's putting out. But I just think it's gross. And if you're anybody that would ever trust him to protect you as a source, you're insane at this point. If you still, I mean, I feel that's what I feel bad on, because there will be people that don't know. They don't know.
Mike, that's why I've said over and over again, all these people, these fucking creators that thought he was their friend. I mean, I'm calling out like the Nurse Kims, the fucking Wills, youth, you know, the Bakers, whatever conversation, all the other ones. And I don't know, maybe Mazza talks to him too. I don't know. But anything that you're putting in a fucking text message, you don't think that this guy wouldn't expose you in 2 seconds? Fucking A right he would. Fucking A right he would.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Which is
Because
crazy.
the minute that he turns on you, it's all going to spill out. It's all going to spill out. But no, I saw this post today and he's like, oh, the taint team cringe. He's trying to be like hip. This fucking post. But it says, we just filed our motion to stay in the taint team cringe search of Aiden's devices in light of the intimate passage of the Journalist Shield Act. This legislation will stop the insidious infringement on Aiden's First Amendment rights and preserve the scared guarantee of confidentiality between a journalist and a confidential source. And here he is last night allegedly putting fucking text messages out on his show of Karen's. Please contact your legislator immediately to put this legislation over the top. This may be the final nail in the coffin for this unprecedented and unscrupulous prosecution. The law will essentially stop the intrusion in its tracks for anyone who has considered themselves constitutionalists. Now is the time to reach out and speak for the passage of long overdue legislation. Please see the comments for the motion. Maybe you should probably call your client and tell him to fucking stop talking his business. Legal business, major legal business that he has coming up on the internet. I don't know, man. I just don't fucking get it. I don't try to figure it out anymore, Mikey.
I know. I mean, you can't even make it up. It's just like on the same day that your lawyer's putting that out, the night before you're leaking her text. Like, are you shitting me, bro?
Alleged text. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it. We'll go back.
I mean, and the thing is, he's mad that Karen won't fuck with him. Like,
yeah,
really?
Mean, why do you think? Really?
Yeah. I mean, you're really building bridges there, aren't you, bro? I mean, I'll tell you, you and I, I'm sure we've had communication with Karen. Yep. I've never screenshotted anything that she sent me, not once. I would never, ever screenshot and share any of that shit with anybody, especially in a show. But I wouldn't even share that with my girlfriend. Like I share, I wouldn't share it with her. I wouldn't share it with you, Brian. I wouldn't expect you to share it with me.
I wouldn't want it.
Right?
Some people have like sent me some like, don't fucking send me that. I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see it. It's not for me to see.
I don't know.
It's just friggin' really cheesy.
See, Melissa Reynolds checking in on the Young Jerks. $20 says, you're reading these text messages. Everyone sees them. Honestly, what do you think of Karen now? Go ahead, Mike.
You want me to go on that one first? I mean, they don't look. I mean, some of them don't make Karen look good. I will admit that.
Of course.
I mean,
but I don't know if they're real or not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they're real. But the other thing too, though, you can always go to the fallback. This woman is fighting for her life. You know, that You know, and if you really believe that there's a conspiracy against her, then you think that's, you know, there's good reason she's saying the things she says. But, you know, I get it.
Yeah, here's what I have to say about it. And I know everybody always approaches this and they always say, what do you think of her personally? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do you think of her now? This is what I think. I watched 2 trials. Okay. I saw evidence produced in both of those trials, and the evidence, under my opinion, and under a jury that acquitted her, there was not enough evidence there to convict Karen Reed of killing John O'Keefe. Bottom line, she's acquitted. However, the civil trial is going to hammer out, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know how that's
you know, the thing is, I stick with that. I agree with you, but I also stick with, you know, something Melissa might want to hear is that the same thing on the Fed side. The Feds took their best shot at the McCabe's and the Alberts, and they missed.
Yep.
So I look on both sides. Like, you know, people always want me to say, "Oh, why don't you say Colin did it or this Brian Albert?" It's like they know the Feds tried. They got nothing. They couldn't even get an indictment. Like, those Feds wanted them. You could tell they wanted them. They didn't get anything. So if Melissa, if you can say that on your side, right, which I'm sure you would agree with me, the Feds took a shot at the McCabe's and the Alberts, and they missed. And so therefore people shouldn't be sliming them because you don't really have any evidence. And the same with Karen. The state took a shot at Karen twice and missed. You know, so like in the end of the day, the courts have basically struck out on all sides. And that's the reality we're here stuck with. Everything else is murder, she wrote. Like everything else is, we're trying to be sleuthy goosey, and I don't give a shit about that. I'm looking at what actually happened in court.
I
And
just
on
think it's interesting.
court, on both sides, they struck out, you know?
I just think it's interesting all the time that, like, when I just give my opinion and I just say what I said, right? Like, there's not enough evidence that convinced a jury or convinced me that Karen didn't do this. They always come hard at you. They're like, and I know Melissa's like, serious boys.
Because
like,
they want us, they like us. I think Melissa likes us. They want to win us over. They want us to be on their side. I mean, that's
come to my channel.
Yeah. That's what it is, though. They want us on their side. I mean, that's why I can't get too mad at both sides, because in reality, they just want us on their side. And that's the thing I always say, like, who gives a shit what I think in the end?
Yeah. I mean,
in the end, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Turtle thinks or Brian thinks or I think. It's what the court thinks. It's what the freaking jury decides. It's what the prosecutors and the defense attorneys think. And that struck out. That struck out. So we're like, us YouTubers are sitting there holding the bag going, I can't prove anything on either side at this point. Like, you know, let's just be real. Like, nobody has proven shit on either side of this. That's the whole friggin' problem.
Well, one thing we have proven, that Proctor's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we can all agree on. Proctor's a piece of shit. And no one should fuck with nobody should mess with the family of John O'Keefe. That's what I stand on too.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, I always find that funny that they always push. They keep pushing and saying, you know,
they want us on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her cousin is Kerry Roberts for good reason. You know, she's a good cousin. I like Melissa. Melissa says, so, you know, my cousin is Kerry Roberts. Do you think she's a liar? Do you agree with the comments Karen has made about her? I don't think she's a liar. I don't. I actually don't. I don't know what Karen said about her. Karen might feel a certain way. It doesn't mean I have to feel that way. You know, I don't like, I don't ask Karen what I'm eating for lunch, you know, every day. I just, you know, I do what I do. I don't agree with her on the Norfolk County DA's race, you know, so I don't always agree with Karen, but I don't think she's a liar. I don't actually. So there you go. I don't know. You want to say something about it, Brian, or not?
No, I was just saying, Natalie, I was going to bring this up. She said, let the courts decide. Don't make it worse. You know, I think it's so fucking messy now. And we know the guy that's making it absolutely messy with what he does online, what he says on his show. You know, like I said, I mean, we can just get up here and give our opinions at this point. And, you know, I just sit back and I'm kind of the peanut gallery now. Like I know I was like heavily in it. We rallied for Karen.
Right.
But I'm just sitting back and kind of watching this all unfold now. From
That's the way we should have been more probably the whole time. Honestly, we probably did get too involved in it, get wrapped up in it, you know, because we wanted to support someone we felt that was justified. You know, there was a lot of shit around this with Proctor and the feds, and there was a good reason, I feel like. But at the same time, I think it is good just to kind of, like you said, watch from the peanut gallery and just we know a lot. We know what's going on all sides, and I think that we're good at filtering and keeping what's real on both sides. That's what I'm trying to be. It's just like I'm not trying to favor one side or the other. I'm just trying to be honest with both sides.
It's fair. I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair. It is. It's fair, but it's going to be a messy road, and I think I think, and I talked about this on my show with Nan the other day. I think Aiden has some major fucking problems in that trial coming up. I think his civil trial, he's got some fucking problems, and and I sit here and say, all those things that you say on your show, and I went back through it, Mike. I did the Alex Jones testimony. They clipped everything and brought that in. Like, do you not think, like, when you're up there and you're calling these attorneys dildos and I'm gonna fucking smack them around, and they're not clipping that and gonna play it on the stream and in front of a jury, or all those things that you're saying on your show, and it's not going to be clipped and presented for a jury, especially in the civil case? I think that you're going to have some major problems. I don't know.
I think he's got a lot of liability on the civil end. Unfortunately for him, I think he's got to pay a price on that. I really do, and maybe Karen too. Unfortunately for her, but I think the civil case, I think he's in some trouble, and I think he might know it. Criminal case, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Norfolk County criminal.
Yeah.
It could go either way, is my opinion on that one. But,
and Nan and I, in all due respect, Nan and I got on that show the other night. We showed a balanced approach. We showed how, the Commonwealth could attack this case. We talked about things that Aiden can use in his defense.
That's right.
To defend it. I got shit on for that stream.
I know. It's funny.
It's like,
we get shit. Yeah. I've done similar stuff, and we get shit on both sides. It's so funny. Some people are like, I can't believe after all the shit Aiden gave you that you're giving him advice. And then other people are like, you are such a fucking bitch. You're crying about Aiden the whole time. And it's like, no, we're just covering it. We're giving the straight up. It's funny.
What was it? 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 6/16/26, the Will Henry stream, right? Aiden got on there and called everybody out. I need my crew to stop basically talking about my fucking case and going through the motions and talking about it. And here I am putting a show together with a presentation with a lawyer, and people come after you and attack. It's like, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, Mike. They fucking
I mean, that's the thing. He was crying that we weren't covering his shit. And then we start covering it and we do it fairly, and he still gets mad. It's like, dude, you are such a baby. You're so thin-skinned. And what I like is, like, I have no side on it. Like I said, I've been very transparent and honest about it. There is a conflict for me with Aiden because I want him to win because it helps me. I'm a journalist. I don't want to get friggin', I feel like it's a slippery slope. So, and obviously I supported Karen. I supported Aiden too. So it doesn't make me look good if he gets found guilty. So there is a conflict. I've admitted it. But at the same time, I'm treating it like, just like a regular news story as it should be covered, and be fair on both sides. But it's funny. They complain no matter what. And now it's just like, you know what? We're just going to make money off of it. That's it. We're just going to cover it. People want to hear what we have to say about it. They know that we have special inside sources. I break news on Aiden a lot. I don't know if people have recognized that. Just like Kate Peter does. I mean, Kate Peter breaks a lot of stories on Aiden Carney.
Yeah.
So, I mean, might as well make some money off of it. The guy friggin' ruined our channels, tried to take all our money away. So, of course I'm going to make money off of it now. And that's all it is for me. People are like, that dude last night said I was bitter or some shit. We were privately talking after. He's saying, like, I'm a scorned girlfriend. Dude, I'm making money. And, like, this guy, like the Kane guy, I don't know what your thing is about money. I thought you liked money, But I saw you last night bashing on people trying to raise money from a shadow. It's like, are you jealous of the money? Is that what it is? Like, what's going on with you and the money? Like, we want to make some fucking money off of this guy because he costs us a lot of money. And if you call that bitterness, no, that's opportunity. And that's also us using our skill set and our knowledge that you don't actually have because you don't even fucking know what's going on, Kane. You don't even know who's who. And all the relationships and the inside info. That's why people want to watch what we're doing.
Couldn't agree more, Mike. Like I said, I just come up here now with no agenda and just come up and hang out. And if people want to come out and hang out in my chat, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to talk about things that are going on in my state. Other than the guy over in Denmark, and we'll get to him in a little bit too. The fucking I call them the fucking crazy eye crew because we got a lot of crazy eyes.
What's up with those eyes? The eyes are like the whites, the bottom and the top.
Yeah, I get some shit lined up for them.
Jesus
we'll
Christ,
that's
crazy eyes.
Like, and I agree with Mike. We sat here for over a year, and I love it because these fucking people are so stupid. It was like the girl the other day. She goes, "Oh, why do you keep going at Will? Why are you going at Will?" And I go, "Really?" So I went back and she's like, "Oh, you've been going at him so hard." I had to go back and clip all his thumbnails from a fucking year ago when he started with me and you. And I fucking post them up on her Twitter. And guess what? Not one fucking word after that. It's like, are you this dumb? Like, what? I know what channels.
Yeah, they are dumb. I mean, a lot of them are dumb. Let's just be clear. But a lot of them have an agenda, and they're just fake, phony liars, and that's it. And it's just like you can't even admit your agenda. It's so funny.
I'm gonna fucking show all these morons right now. These are the fucking channels that you guys all watch. I can see it. So you watch me and you watch all these channels. Like, oh, here you go. Look at, there he is right there. So don't tell me you don't fucking know what's going on. Like, oh, you fucking talking about him all the time. Well, go back a year. This guy has been pouncing on me and Mike, and he's an opportunist too. And I'm gonna have a show that lines all that shit up again and show how his fucking always opportunity knocks, Mr. Will fucking Henry, you piece of shit, you fucking bitch. And I know you're watching, bitch. And I will call you a bitch when you come to Boston. I don't care.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see that.
When you're out in front of that fucking courthouse, Will, in November or December, I'm going to ask you that question in front of the Boston mainstream media out here. Why did you mock ALS? And I'm giving you a 4-month lead, buddy. Come up with a good answer. And I want you to tell me to go fuck my mother, because that's going to look real good for you in front of the camera out in front of that courthouse when you're out there supporting Carney and you're saying shit like that. Don't tell me that the Boston mainstream media won't fucking get on that. They'll get on it in a second. So please, I want you to fucking say that to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Mike.
I mean, it's funny. I mean, some of the supporters that Aiden has. I mean, there was one that he took a picture with this week that
fucking carpet beetle.
She was arrested for spraying children with BMAs. I mean, and then she got arrested for fraud, and it's just like, it's unbelievable. And then you got the fake fitness trainer with the fake certifications who said he was going to put Meredith out in the street. He was going to, so she would have to sell her body. Well, Meredith's doing great. She just bought a house. That guy, Paul, is probably out in front of his mom's nursing home that he lives in trying to sell his body for some food. And nobody's buying, bro. Nobody's buying. I mean, that's the crew that supports Turtle. It's just funny.
You know what I love too is I love like when we just punch a little bit, these fucking people spiral into like weeks of shows about us. Like, I fucking love it. I can come on here.
I do love it.
I just say a couple of words and they fucking flip.
And I don't even watch them. I don't even watch any of them.
I don't even watch it.
If I don't see a clip on Twitter, I won't see it. Like, that's the thing. Or if sometimes I watched J7 the other night. That's how I saw a lot of the shit they were talking about. Is I watched somebody else's stream, restreaming it that I liked, But it's just funny. Like, it's so funny. But the ones that crack me up are the Twitter ones. The ones who clip the videos and they write up paragraphs and they edit videos. There's one that recently popped up. Like, they edited videos of all of us from when we supported Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they must have spent 100 hours on that stupid video that got 50 views.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like, dude, you spent 100 because you got to download that shit. First of all, you got to find it, which Brian and we have thousands of live videos.
Yeah.
So they got to go look through and find the right video, and then clip it, and then edit it, and then render it, and then upload it. And that was like 6 different YouTubers. It's like or Twitter people too. It's just so funny. It's like you are obsessed. I love that for you.
It's
I love that for you.
undeniable.
While I'm trading oil stocks, making a killing,
Right.
you're fucking up late at night. While my subs are going up while I'm sleeping, you're fucking up all night editing a stupid video that 50 people might see.
Right. And this is the thing that they don't get through their head. I mean, it's undeniable. Did I support Aiden Carney? Yes, I did support him because he supported me at that time. But when someone fucking turns on you and starts basically trashing your channel, telling people, like, look what he's doing to Machado right now. The same thing he did with me. He dumped on me he's still dumping on me. But and I know you're watching, Aiden, because you're a fucking psychotic fucking maniac.
He's not good for you. He's not good for mental health to watch. That's number one. I protect my mental health. But the big thing on him, it's like, and them supporting him, it's like you're a joke. You're all a joke. It's just like it's ridiculous. At this point, it is so ridiculous that they still support him.
Yeah, listen, so defamation is a real thing, something to keep in mind, everybody. Listen, I get it. I understand it. I respect it. But no, and this is the thing is like, and then you hear everybody, oh, why are you talking about him? Why are you saying? I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Like, we know you watch him. We know everything that like, so wait a minute. So I'm supposed to eat shit and compete and continue to eat shit. And I'm supposed to go, oh, Aiden, you're my friend. I'm going to stick up to you. Sorry. I got more of a,
I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. There's so many people that do that actually.
I know.
They take his shit, they get abused by him, and they come crawling back. They're like, please accept me, please accept me, please. And then people act like these are the strong ones.
I'll what's up, Mazza Media, and I know you've said some things about,
but they come crawling back. They come crawling back. They got no self-esteem.
That was friends with me and Mike, and then when he felt the heat come down because he had to keep those fucking subs on his channel and all those turtle riders, where did he run to? Gotta run to the other side because I don't want my channel to be buried. I don't want people to not fucking watch me anymore. Good friend, buddy. Good friend. I took care of you a lot. I thought we were friends. And you told me the last time I spoke to you, you were my best friend through this whole entire thing.
Yeah.
So
how many times did we back him up when he had issues too? He had a lot of issues. We always backed him up. But the thing about all of that crew, everybody, you just name some names. Very thirsty, low self-esteem, no backbones. Like, I don't get abused by people and then beg back in. That's not what I do. And for me, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't care anymore. I don't care if people don't like me. I like myself. Like, it took me a long time to get here. For me, I had to become the person I could actually like. Like, and I'm here. Like, I'm happy as F. I live the life I want. I could tomorrow, if I felt like sleeping in till noon, I could do that for a year, 2 years, never have to work. I'm at that point in my life. That's a good feeling. And it's a good feeling that I wake up in the morning and I do what I want for work.
Right.
Like, I love what I do. It's so funny how they bag on me for dog walking. I love it. I freaking love it. It feels good. It's good for my spirit. It's good for my soul. It's good for my physical. And it's not that demanding. And I stay in my town and I have to do a commute. I have no boss. I have no asshole that I have to answer to. So many of you are miserable. I used to be miserable working those corporate jobs. I don't have to do that anymore. I mean, I can't be happier. So when someone tells me that I'm bitter, I just laugh my ass off. I'm like, bro, you want to come over and hang out at one of my my rooftop deck? You can see what kind of life I'm living. Anyone that comes over here, they know how good my life is. That's all I'm going to say. So.
No, and I want to go to this too, where Rose just said Mazza was such a disappointment, and the disappointment in it is that the whole competing fundraiser thing. That's kind of what did it for me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? When he's like pulling the score, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, for clicks.
Yeah,
that friendship down to clicks. And the thing for me personally, it was the lack of friendship. Like, don't pretend to be friends with someone if you're not actually friends.
You know how many times
like you were not a friend. Like that's what I found out. Mazza was not a friend. He was someone who used us. He was somebody that wanted to get on the shows with Bettero, like a lot of other people. But in the end, it's that thirst. He wants to be somebody. And then you know what? The sad thing is, long term, you made the wrong choice. I don't know if you see it now, but you will see it eventually. A lot of you will see it actually, because
Yeah, and I hope
work separates. Work, like the ones who work hard. That's what's going to separate. And we work hard. Brian and I are going to be bigger in 2 years than we were even with Karen Reed. That's what's going to happen with us. It's already, you could already see it happening again. And they've done everything they could to take us down, and it would never work. It never worked. Even the lowest point on my channel, I was still making enough to pay my bills. You know what I mean? It's like if they sit there and say, "Oh, he has to pick up dog shit," I actually don't. If I wanted to, I could just do YouTube and radio full time. Like, I don't actually have to walk dogs anymore. I don't know if you guys realize that.
Yeah.
I don't actually have to do that job anymore. I do it because I like it. I enjoy it. And the thing about it is, where do you think I'm going to be in 5 to 10 years? And what do you think some of these other people are going to be who are just, all they do is they shit talk or they follow one guy? Where do you think that's going to go long term?
Well, it's like
I'll still be pulling Afro Man type interviews. I'll still be pulling, and I'm not even trying right now. That's the thing. Like, it's kind of like a rope-a-dope. I don't know if people realize what a rope-a-dope is, but we kind of been rope-a-doping them. And now we're like in the 14th round, and we're going, oh yeah, we're still here, and like they still like think they're winning, but they're getting some shots, and they're like, what the fuck's going on? I thought we had an easy fight here. I got rope-a-doped. It's like 15th round, and what the fuck? Like that's what's going on.
Yeah, and I always laugh too because they always goes, "Oh, the views, they don't have any viewers, they have no people." But you know what? People come in here and support us. Yeah. I mean, look at all the yellow, the red, the green,
the
that
money,
flows through these chats.
and look at the replays and look at the subs and look at the numbers don't lie. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, Brian's got over 60,000 subs. I got over 50. My subs are moving up again. My numbers are definitely moving up.
Mine are definitely going down, but the good thing is it's all people that I don't fucking want here anymore. And they're so butthurt. Like, how could you say these awful things about Will and fucking Melanie and fucking Mazza and GB saying all these bad things about them? They fucking whine in the comments, and I just laugh. I laugh at all of them. And then, I look at people like Jimmy, I'm going to give you 2 seconds here, Jimmy, because I know you're watching, and Baker, like these people that just wake up. Like, you look at Baker, and I got a video of him. We're going to play some videos here.
These are lazy people.
Crazy eyes. I call them the crazy eye crew.
Crazy and lazy.
Right.
That's what they are. Crazy and lazy.
Crazy eye crew. Where like they're waking up in the morning and they're probably fucking looking in their bank account and they're like, I got like fucking $900 in there. I don't know what's, like. And I just get up, I go to work. I have a great corporate job. I have a great portfolio. I have other things that are going on in my life. Mike and I talk about this all the time. Our investments, our stocks. I don't have any worry. Everything is paid for. There's no debt. I love it, Mike. And they sit here and go, oh, well, he's just jealous. Really? I'm jealous of a fucking guy in Denmark that fucking wakes up that looks like he's mad at the world all the time. Fucking crazy eye fucking guy that makes no difference in what he talks about. Boring. I always put the hashtag boring Baker in the chat if you think Baker is boring, because he is fucking boring.
He is.
But I don't wake up. I'm not stressed. Like, I'm fucking great. I can just come up here and do this for fun and have some laughs with Mike. And it's great. Oh, look at this lemon pound cake.
Yeah. That was a great time with Afro Man. They made that a deal too. They were like, oh, it's the worst interview ever.
It's funny.
That you didn't get. It was the worst interview ever that you didn't get. I got it. You didn't get it. That's why they got so mad about that one. That was funny. All
right, let's do this, Mike. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just say they get jealous. Anytime we show them that we shine, they get so jealous. That's why I put it in their face. I love throwing the wrestling comments out there. They get so mad. I think I triggered a friggin' Kane. You think he's ever done a push-up? Kane. I'm sorry. I have to laugh at Kane. He acted all tough last night. The dude is not a tough guy. He's like, dude, he calls women emotional, and she's one of them. Like, oh, I hate women who are emotional. He got all emotional last night.
They all
get
get
emotional.
Listen,
I was like, okay, Dad. Okay, Dad.
They call you Cryford, and I'm gonna play.
All they do is cry. All Turtles people do is cry.
Cry. They all cry, Mike.
Oh my God, it's funny.
But
let's
do this. Just real quick, Mike. Let's take like 5 minutes. Catch us up on Tupac because you're really educated about this.
Oh boy,
let's talk about this, and then we'll go back to Boring Baker really quick. So Tupac, this is getting wild. I was watching some of the testimony today, and the thing that I got to think about it is, Mike, does this fucking reopen some of those old feuds? Do we see people getting nixed out in fucking jail? Are we gonna watch people getting whacked and hit? Like, what's going on, Mike?
No, because you know what? Most of them are all dead.
They're dead.
I mean, let's be clear. Most of these people are all dead. The few that you're seeing here, they've already made their deals. This guy right here, he was a confidential informant. He was definitely a gangster. That's Mom James. He's done a lot of YouTube interviews. Like they've already talked. All these people have talked. What's that?
Focus on your channels without trashing others. Okay, and I'm sure.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that valuable info. You were very knowledgeable. I'm sure you got like 500 million people following you. But anyways, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any new beefs now because they're all dead. Yeah. Most of the soldiers that were involved in this, they're all dead. And that's the problem in this thing too. Even if you believe in the prosecution's case, 3 of the 4 people that were supposedly in that car are dead. So, and the whole thing of it is what you're seeing too is like, who do you trust in this? And I'm almost sad that more shit isn't coming out between Mom James and Keefe D and Reggie Wright Jr.
Suge Knight's now talking from jail, and he was talking about what? That he thinks what was it? Keefe D's a federal informant, or someone was aligned with the FBI.
He made a proffer agreement. If Keefe did rat on, Keefe D basically ratted on this guy James, who also was a rat. A lot of these guys end up ratting out. But even when Keefe D ratted out, he did protect a lot of people. Even the cops are saying that. When he took that deal, he protected people by actually taking the deal. This is the way of the streets back then. It was really crazy out there in the 80s and 90s. And I don't know. I just feel like this one, Reggie Wright Jr., he got off really easy on the stand. I was disappointed in the defense. I think they should have asked him a lot more questions, including about his criminal arrest. I mean, this guy, he was death row security, head of security, a former sheriff's cop, deputy. His father was a deputy. He hired a bunch of cops to protect death row, made sure they didn't have guns on them the night Tupac got shot. Security guards come out and said some shit. They said they were threatened by him. They said that this is all on audio. They've gone on the podcast. All these security guards came out and said, Reggie threatened my life. Reggie threatened to kill me. Reggie did this. Then they end up dead. So Frank Alexander, security guard that was protecting Tupac, dead. Michael Moore, another security guard. He was the guy that actually had the gun. He didn't listen to Reggie, but he went to the club because Reggie told him not to be with Tupac with a gun. So he went to the club. So he's dead. Everybody is dead now. And it was like a feud between Crips and Bloods in LA. And I don't think the truth's going to come out. I think Reggie Wright Jr. should have been asked a lot more about his criminal charges. He got caught up with a Crip gang. And he basically was federally indicted and charged with drug trafficking, a nationwide drug gang from LA to Georgia. And if you look at some of the testimony and even the proffer from Keith Davis, when he talked to the feds, he was telling them, Reggie Wright Jr. is a drug dealer. Reggie Wright Jr. is a drug dealer. So that shit should have come out because he is what I think he's involved. I really think Reggie Wright Jr. is involved. I do. That's my opinion. I can't prove it, but there's a lot of sus shit on him. And I'm just surprised the defense didn't come out harder at him about a lot of it. Maybe they don't feel like they need it. I feel like the defense is kind of doing like what Karen Reed did is like they know the case isn't that strong, so they're hoping they can just, make some gentle points here and there and it'll be enough. And I think that they may have a point because the jury, this is what's interesting in Nevada, is the jury actually asked questions. And the questions, one of the first questions they asked was about Reggie Wright Jr. And so they're already aware something is sus with Reggie. He's a confidential informant. He's a freaking criminal, and he's a former cop. So what is actually going on? And he took over death row when and also today, even when we're watching the testimony, there was a certain part where they basically had a I don't know, a sidebar or something that we got to see actually, when they talked to the judge, and they basically said like we need to instruct the jury that the Christopher Wallace hit, the feds and the LA police don't believe that it's Keefe D that did that. And who were the feds actually investigating for the death of Christopher Wallace? It was Reggie Wright Jr. And Suge Knight has always said, if you solve one, you solve the other. And what he means by is, if you solve Tupac, you solve Reggie, you solve Suge, you solve Christopher Wallace, Biggie Smalls. And what he means by that is that basically what he, you could see it. Suge said it. Suge has said it. He believes that Reggie Wright Jr. set up the assassination and tried to take out Suge and Tupac that night. And that it was a planned hit. It was organized. It was planned out. And the reason they wanted to take him out is because they wanted to take over the record label and all the money and all the royalties and the $500 million that label was worth, the music, So he believes that, and he believes that they killed Biggie Smalls to take the heat off, to make it look like it was East-West, and to con Suge and say, Suge, Reggie was basically saying to Suge, I am so with you, Suge, and I didn't do what you think I did with Tupac. I went and got Biggie. I took out Biggie for you, because Biggie and them, Sean Puffy Combs, he did it. So I'm going to take out Christopher. I'm going to take out Biggie Smalls. And that's what I think actually did happen. I really think that this crew of cops, these shady cops with Reggie Wright Jr. were involved. And Keefe D was probably involved in all that. He was friends with Zip, who was connected to Sean Puffy Combs. I think all of them are involved. I think the whole crew of them are involved in it, not just one person. I think it's a limited hangout is what we're seeing.
And I agree with BB Egan on this too. I've kind of always said that too. I always thought that Puffy had to be involved in that.
No, I think he was involved in taking out Tupac. I don't think he actually had anything to do with Biggie. I believe it was Reggie Wright Jr. And it was to make it seem like Sean Puffy Combs, did the Tupac. You know what I mean? So like,
when Tupac got shot in New York, coming out of that studio, did that have anything? Do you think that had anything connection with this? Was that the first hit they were going to try to take him out on, or is that a totally separate, different thing in your opinion?
Well, it's yes and no. It was it's somewhat connected to Sean Puffy Combs, but it was the people who were extorting Sean Puffy Combs. So basically, what happened with that is Tupac went. He was hanging out in New York. He was hanging out with this gangster. And the reason why is because Tupac was in some movies and he wanted to play a gang leader. So what better way to learn how to be a gang leader by hanging out with a certified gang leader named Haitian Jack. And Haitian Jack was connected with Jimmy Henchman, and he wrote a song about it. And basically what Tupac felt like is that they basically when he started hanging out with these guys, they were like, you need to hire us to manage you. You need us to run your career. And Tupac's like, no, that's not why I'm hanging out with you. I don't need that. And apparently they gave him a watch or something. And when he got shot, they took that watch, and so that was them letting him know, yeah, we took back what we gave you because you're not fucking with us, and now you're our enemy. And that's what that shooting was about. It was about basically the people who were actually extorting Puffy and Biggie. And that's why Tupac was mad at Puffy and Biggie, because they were there when he was showing up to that studio. And basically what happened is Jimmy Roseman hired Tupac to record a verse with one of his artists. And when he showed up there, it was for cash money. He was going to get paid like $20,000 in cash or whatever. He showed up at the studio and he looked up and Little C's was hanging out the window, one of Biggie's guys, and said, "Oh, Puff, come on, Pac, come on up." and Pac goes into the lobby, and then he gets shot in the going up the elevator, and then he went up after he got shot. He took the elevator up, and they were all there. They were all there, and you kind of there's a video of it, like fictionalized, a music video, but that's kind of like what happened. Like he actually took the elevator up with the gunshots and said, "What the fuck, you guys? Like, who shot me?" And like apparently, like that's why Tupac knew that they were in on it, that they knew about it, and he felt like Biggie should have told him because Biggie was his friend, and that's the other thing. Biggie, like when Tupac was much bigger than Biggie. Biggie used to actually sleep on his couch. He put that in a song.
Oh yeah.
But like he used to let him open for him. He was Tupac was the one supporting Puff Daddy and Biggie at the very beginning, and he felt like that they should have protected him more. And Biggie Smalls had said, "Well, I kind of did try to protect you, Pac. I told you, I warned you, I told you not to hang out with those people, And I think that Biggie, he's being extorted, just like in Puff Daddy, like he was just as much a victim of them as Tupac. But I think maybe at the end, Tupac and Biggie probably would have made up. Honestly, because they were both victims to this stuff. The gangs. There's a lot of gangs in the music industry.
Yeah,
I don't think as much anymore, but yeah, big time back then.
And it was at its height right then. I mean, that was the time.
90s,
really
early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. That's when the violence was popping off. Yeah.
I mean, Death Row Records really was when it introduced a lot of that.
I always want to know if Snoop was involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Snoop was a Crip. Reggie Wright Jr., the security head, is a Crip. There's a lot of speculation that Snoop knew what was going on. He was supposed to go to Vegas for the fight. He didn't go in the fight. He didn't show up. Right before that, there was an airplane ride, and Snoop had said some stuff because Tupac really wanted to ride on New York and Puff Daddy and them. And Snoop had said some good things about P. Diddy trying to, he was always friends with P. Diddy, it turned out. And so Tupac was mad at him, and they had a falling out right before he died, and he didn't go to Vegas. So there's a lot of speculation, and the whole thing with Harry O and Snoop Dogg, it does. You start to wonder, and Suge Knight was a blood. And again, if you're Reggie Wright Jr. and you're trying to split up Death Row Records and conquer and divide, well, you see half the crew, half the artists are Crips, and Suge and Tupac are Bloods. That's an easy way to divide. And I think that's a lot of what happened here is there's a lot of conquer and dividing going on. Dirty cops, they wanted the money. They wanted to be Suge Knight. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion.
Kind of sounds like a lot of shit that we went through, except for thankfully no one's getting fucking X'd, channels get attacked, but it's all about money and pennies for these people. It's what cracks me up.
People would do crazy shit for clout and money. Especially if they see someone that has talent and they don't have it, so they want to steal it, And it's funny because I had Michael Collin on the other night. He's going to come on tomorrow night. He's written several books on this. A lot of what I'm quoting, he worked with the former LA Police Department detective Russell Poole. They wrote a book together. Russell Poole ended up dying while meeting with LA sheriffs about this whole thing. He dropped dead in the middle of a meeting, and he's carried his work on ever since. There's been documentaries. He's been in a bunch of documentaries about this, and he's going to be coming on again on my show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But one of the things he was saying about this whole thing is just how wild it is, but there's just so many like tentacles that go back. But I think I lost my train of thought a little bit what he was saying, but there was a point I wanted to get to. I don't know.
All right. No, I mean, it's a lot to think about. I mean, you can think about it. This is fucking 30 years ago, and I'm sure there's a lot of, if you sit here and think like when people get up on the stand and they're like, oh, a year has gone by since this all happened and your memory fades. Try doing it.
I can't even remember last night or the night before. Yeah. Yeah. I have a hard time remembering like 2 shows ago. Like what
yeah, seriously.
There was a point I wanted to make that Michael made. Oh man, what was it? Right. This is the point I want to make. What were we talking about before that? Before when I started going off on the tangent?
Tupac in New York, about what happened in that situation.
Yeah.
Little Cease. But SMJC just helped me hit the goal here on the LTL side. Thank you so much, SMJC.
I should get a goal going too. That's probably too late now.
Big super chats on his channel tonight.
I already got him. Yeah.
On that. Let's talk about some crazy eyes here. All right. Actually,
Jesus.
Let's take a little commercial break real quick. Hang on.
LTL Media commercial break.
You know, he was so mad, right? He was so mad he wanted a link so bad, right? Like he wanted a link so bad. And he was like a little pussy, right? Like a little pussy cat. This was him, right? Was this the Glera? Is this the Glera right here, guys? Is this him? Is this the real Glera? Let me see. Is that him right there?
Oh shit!
Glera, you got on my
Damn!
Glera, you got on my t-shirt? Hold on.
God
Hold on, this is him. Hold on.
No way.
Hold on, Glera, is that you? Give me a link.
Oh.
Give me a link. I want to get on the plane. Can I come up 39,000 with you guys? Will you play some music, JFK? So I could dance like a fucking clown with my Jordans? With my Mexicano? What do they call? Ones? What you call them? Can I get on the plane with the long gamers? Hey, get on the wing. Come on, jump on, Glera. Come on, pussy kitty. Come on, Glera. Get on the plane. No, you can't get a link. Ah, Glera.
God damn!
God, shit, Glera! Glera!
God
hey,
damn!
I love your shirt, Glera. Oh, I love you, buddy. Is that you? Hey, Glera, what up, bro? Hey, Glera, you wanna get on? Oh, Glera, get on. Glera, hold on tight. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
Yo,
hold on.
come on,
You can get
man.
on. Glera, come on. Hold up. Oh shit, Glera!
Jesus!
You can't get the.
God damn, Glera!
Mike, I belly laugh every time I see that. I still think it's just the funniest fucking skit. I belly laugh every time, Mike. Love it. All right, let's get into Crazy Eyes here. I'm gonna give Jimmy like a minute of time here because I want to play his little weird rant. And this is what I talk about. You know, these people, they have the crazy eye thing going on. They have the crazy eye thing. It's just like danger. I love it, Mike. All right,
what's up with those eyes? How do you do that? Even it's like you get the eye, the big pupils, and then the whites under and on top. I'm just like, wow, how do you do that?
Crazy eyes.
Is that a trick?
It's crazy eyes. All
Brian,
right, let's listen to Jimmy. Jimmy's
Brian.
Jimmy's trying to talk to me like he's my mom. You know, he's trying to Brian. Okay, mommy.
Fuck the Boston community.
His eyes, they're crazy. Blink, dude.
Boston week. How's that? Brian? Fuck it.
Look at
Fuck
him.
it.
Crazy.
City sucks. The road sucks.
So Jimmy, there you go, Jimmy. I gave you fucking 10 seconds of fucking time. You're not even worth my time, dude. You are truly pathetic. You really are. You're a weird dude.
He's back in Boston. He's from Worcester, isn't he? I mean, what the fuck?
Whatever, dude. If you want to go out,
does anybody from Worcester think they're better than Boston? You're too good for Boston from Worcester. Come on, bro. You live in the concrete shithole. Come on.
If you want to put yourself out there like an asshole, have fun. He'll talk about this for fucking 4 weeks because this will be.
Yeah, we mentioned him again.
I'm going to become his obsession over the next 4 weeks. He'll be doing fucking shows like he did with Nan, you know, and this guy too.
He's gonna create some mixed songs or some shit. Some shitty songs.
Fucking 12-year-olds.
Some shitty AI songs.
Go get a fucking job. How about that?
So devastating.
Fucking creep.
Yeah.
All right.
He's probably sleeping though. He probably hasn't gotten up yet today.
He always does look tired. I'll tell you that. Both of these guys always look tired all the time. This fucking guy's always whacked out too.
They don't sleep well, do they?
They don't sleep. Look at him. Look at his fucking eyes. He's crazy.
I love Aiden to death. You all know that. I have put my ass on the line a ton of times.
I got to speed this up because if you play him at normal fucking speed, you fall asleep.
Yeah, he's too slow. He's fucking boring. Boring Baker.
But I wanted to get to the point here, and I talked about this, and you hear it in a couple streams, and a lot of people have been pointing this out, is that he's been calling out his boy.
Yeah.
You know, hey, if you're going to go on the Hood Booger radio show, I'm done.
But
Here
I
we
would
go.
like to go up to Aiden, consensually, of course, and slap him across the face and say, "Fucking wake up, moron!"
This guy.
Just because someone.
So the thing about Baker, right? When I look at him, this is what I picture. Take away the camera, take away the microphone. This is what the shit that he's saying in the mirror. He's just sitting in his this little tiny house all day long and just spewing this shit. Like, this is what I picture. If the camera and the microphone wasn't there, these are the conversations you would have with himself.
Isn't stabbing you in the back today actively. Doesn't change that they just stabbed you in the back for 6 months. Yeah, but they said that we're friends again. And then I would slap him in the face again and say, "Can you stop forgiving every fucking asshole for everything they have done to you just because they tell you, hey, you look pretty in that dress?" Well, they were nice to me.
Oh, don't worry, Nan. I'm going to fucking get into that tonight. I got some clips for you. Don't worry. We're going to talk about that. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's cracking out.
When I heard him say yesterday,
look at his eyes.
I'm thinking about going on the Hood Booker show. I'm sorry. What?
Do you take
the guys who constantly talk about the recording?
Takes this. Look at this guy. He takes it way too serious, bro. Like, and the funny thing is, Mike, I kind of feel bad for him. Like, I don't know. I just kind of like.
You feel bad?
I don't know. Like, should I? I mean,
can't.
I feel like his life is
no. He's pathetic. This is a guy. He called me lazy. Like, I hate liars.
Yeah.
You can call me a lot of things. You can call me sloppy. You can call me dirty pants or whatever. Whatever. Pick up dog shit. You cannot call me lazy. I work every fucking day. I have 3 gigs. Like, come on, bro. What do you think he does all day? Is he working a job or is he getting a government pension?
I told you this is what he does all day long, even off camera. He's like, I can't fucking take it.
And he sucks at it. He's not making any money. He's got the biggest cult behind him, and he can't get any views.
Crazy eyes.
Like, he talks about our views. When we were with the cult, we were killing it. Like, we were like, nobody was making more than we were. Nobody had more subs than we did. Nobody delivered the content like we did. This guy, he doesn't even work. You and I work. He does nothing all day. And this is the best he comes up with. And he called me lazy. He called me lazy. And you know what, bro? You're on that fucking socialized healthcare. You call me a lazy socialist or some shit, or a liberal or whatever. Dude, prove you're not a fucking socialist. Give up your healthcare. Go do what we do in America and buy your own health insurance, bro. Like, really, you want to stand by your principles? Get 3 jobs. Do it like we do it in America. We work 3 fucking jobs here to survive. What are you doing? You sit in your fucking ass all day. You don't even deliver at your 1 fucking gig that you have.
But
I hate liars.
No, but you say this, Mike. You go, what does he do all day? This is what he does. Even off camera, he's having these conversations with himself. Fucking crazy, fucking Aiden, fucking Will. I can't fucking take it. If you're gonna go on these shows, he's just fucking mad all the time. Look at him.
I didn't say they want me in prison. Crazy. They don't need to tell anyone they want you in prison, for fuck's sake, Aiden. They actively try to hurt you every fucking day.
Easy, bro.
But, well, they're not as bad. James Jackson is just a misunderstood fool.
Look at him.
You're like the girl who gets beat up by her husband, and then she goes back to him because, well, he didn't beat me up yesterday. Oh, fuck it. He beat me up. I love you, Aiden. But, oh my, I'm going to go and I'm going to inject some Danish DNA in you. You need to fucking learn not to trust everyone just because they tell you you're pretty in your dress.
Let's stop that for a second.
Yeah. Well, he told me nice things in prison.
He's done this twice now already. He's compared Aiden's situation with JFK, wanting to be on the JFK show, to a woman that's being abused in an abusive relationship.
Right.
He's basically saying, Aiden, you're just an abused woman by them. Like, that is so bizarro. Like, fucking Aiden is being abused as a woman. He's an abused woman going back to his abuser. Like, really, dude? Really? Really? Like, Aiden, this is what your dude thinks about you. Yeah. He thinks you're an abused woman. That's funny. I bet the Intimidator doesn't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you get in trouble with Jess Machado? She told me nice things in prison. And you will go to the end of the earth for these fucking bitches who have used you and abused you.
Way too serious.
The Hood Booker show have implied that me.
I mean, if you want gossip, this is like a chick channel. Like
This is the view for
He's a
fucking.
chick.
This is the Turtle Boy view show.
He is a chick all the way. He's like, oh, and this drama, and then I know about this and this channel. Like, dude, if you want drama, go to this fucking guy.
Yeah.
I even think Will are PDF files. Who
Look
has
how many
ever
name
once
drops.
in their life wavered in their support of you? Us. What
Look at those
happened 2
eyes.
months ago
Losing
when
his
we had the
mind.
bro stream?
Look
Where
at
we
him.
had to say, Aiden, sometimes maybe think about what you say
my God.
before you say it. Because when you came out and attacked me and Will over Jess Machado and claimed we had to pack it down because you didn't really look into what the fuck was going on, we are the ones who stood by you. Maybe sometimes just think about
He sounds like
will help you
a
defend
spurned
you
lover.
against other people. But then to see you turn around and say, well, they're good guys. When they called me a fucking PDF file last week, well, they didn't call me, but they implied having Lego in my studio made me a PDF file. It makes it really, really hard to not say, Aiden,
there
if
you
you
go.
want to run with that crew, Godspeed. you go get your support with those guys. Sometimes, instead of just loving everyone instantly, it's really fun and it's nice that you love everyone and you trust
Wicked
everyone.
jazz
But
hands,
fucking
too.
just remember what they did to you 2 weeks ago. Nah, they changed. When?
I love this guy. I actually like watching this
Will
guy.
and Baker, how does it feel that you have been fighting for Aiden for so long?
Oh,
but
another
in
name
reality,
drop,
Aiden
Mike.
doesn't see you
Aiden,
as
Aiden,
worthy
Aiden,
of
Aiden.
helping him out. He really wants the support from the good channels, which will be
Channels.
the JFK Swim Club Flight Hour. I am greater than you are, and I will now use Aiden's tentative reaching across the aisles as an attempt again to shit on the
That
people
right
who
there.
stood by Aiden.
That's
because
really what it's about. He's worried that
Exactly.
JFK is going to look bigger than he does.
Yep.
That this is what it's come down to, Aiden.
And that's classic Will.
These guys don't give a fuck that you're looking at jail time come November.
Nope.
All they care about is, dude, you made us look bad to our 50 people in our chat.
Yep. Yep. And that's what
They
Will,
are the weakest fucks ever. They are the weakest fucks ever.
classic Will, too.
That's
It's
your
the same
team.
thing.
That's your team, Aiden. Team weak fucks.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Will, Mike. The same thing. He was just fucking. The reason he came after me and you, because we were elevating.
We went by him.
He
We
didn't
went
like
by
it.
him.
And
It's
he
gonna
didn't
happen
like
again
it.
too.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I want to congratulate a channel that got some shit, and she just came right back. She hit 100,000 subs today, covering
Who's it?
Tupac. I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on. I'm so brain dead tonight. I'm too tired.
Smoked too much weed today, Mike.
No, I didn't. I wish I did.
I wish I did.
I wish
All right,
I
you
did.
Figure that out. I want to play that.
I'll figure it out in a
That's
second.
about this big, and I really, 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 really want to
So
be
he's talking about JFK here, and this. I'm going to make a funny. Funny comparison here in a second.
someone. So I will sit here and I will use this opportunity to talk smack because I am a desperate 55-year-old man sitting with my hat on my bald head trying to be cool. Can someone get me to the male section of the sunglass store?
Hang
That's
on.
in English is what that clip was saying. It's this is what we all knew was going to happen. If Aiden gave them as much as an inch, they would of course take it. And it's always how can I sow discord?
Does he ever
in everything?
smile?
Oh, it turned out after I clipped that. Always trying to manipulate people to fit his narrative. Yeah, it's always the same bullshit with him. And this is what I said when Aiden talked about it. Was it Friday or Thursday? I said, this is going to be exactly what he's going to use it for. Call me fucking Baker Damas. Everything is about how he can make Aiden isolated. Because do you think if they succeed in splitting Aiden and Will and I up, that Randall will be there the next morning when the next charges drop, or when Jess Machado's chat is sitting there saying happy incarceration day? Do you think Randall will be there and cover that story? No. That's James.
I think he would actually cover it.
I think he wants to go outside, but he
clowns.
can't because he's in an abusive relationship.
Wait,
like
hang
I said,
on.
he has a big brother that he can't say no to, and you see that in a lot of bad families. Is the little brother is kind of smarter than the big brother, but the big brother will get both of them in shit all the time because the big brother is a dummy who thinks that he deserves all the attention. Why does Randall have to put his face one in from the camera? Because he's full of himself.
Oh, wait,
but
hang
sensitive
on.
and wants fame
Here,
he can't get. Plus
Mike.
those girly blue glasses. It's to hide a lot of things. It's the same. Most of us have our camera on a slight downward angle, so you don't see the gobble neck. That's why you never film
Maybe
yourself
you.
from the down. No matter
Maybe
how
you,
skinny you are,
buddy.
you always look fat.
Don't worry about that.
Wait, hang on, Mike.
Randall's
Wait,
not close to his camera, so you can't really tell anything. And at the same time, I think he's just a fucking weirdo, who I think he wants to look intimidating because he is the least intimidating fucker in the world. I don't know how tall he is. He gives me 5'2" energy.
Okay, hang on, Mike. Hang.
Who's he talking about there?
JFK. Okay. Let's
Oh my God.
Wait, hang on, Mike. Let's talk about this for a second.
I want to say, I want to make sure AV to the 7th power was who I was talking about earlier.
Now,
Congrats, Sarah.
listen, this is Broken Baker right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Broken Baker. All right. And this is JFK fucking 7 months ago. All right. So everybody get a picture of Broken fucking Baker. He says JFK gives 5'2" energy. Really? And I hope JFK doesn't mind I play a song here, but this is JFK actually out doing something in the world, giving back to his community, giving back to his fans on stage, something that fucking this guy will never do.
JFK is not little either. He's not a little guy. He's not like 6'5" or anything, but he's not little. He's over 5'10", I tell you that.
Dude.
I swear that it's nice. I'm paranoid, that's up like Harden. It's all breathing the garden. You're a stupid, you not making Harden. I can't go rocks with lamps who blow socks. Back to the blocks with cops. My story behind no timeline. And I can battle any day, but I think too much of my grind time. I've been here and there, no price of freedom. It's like I'm driving with no brake, so I guess I'm bleeding. Pedal to the floor, gotta adjust to the change of seasons. Don't push me and give me that reason. I guess it's all some sort of treason. Give me that one-way ticket, I'm going, I'm leaving Middle East.
Dude, it's funny. That guy's a podcaster. Dookie Chain.
What?
That's funny. The guy in the audience. That's funny. It's funny when I know people in the audience.
Baker, come on, bro.
Look at him. He pissed himself, didn't he? I mean, he is a load of shit. Look at that.
But he's saying that,
like they said, I pick up dog shit. I would probably pick him up. He looks like a load of dog shit.
Well, he's got the bag on anyway, so he's covered his fucking head.
You need a big dog shit bag to pick that one up. I mean, the extra large size.
Let's keep watching this fucking guy crash out for a little bit longer.
I don't know how old they are.
I think he said something about me here.
You should just keep them offline instead of using them for content. I don't know a $2,000 car that even starts around here. Yeah, that's a parts car. It will just be standing in the driveway. Oh, he's 20 living at home with mama. Well, at Mima's, yeah, because they're living in Mima's house.
Oh, he's talking about Jess Bashato's kids, I think.
You know what? That's like everybody's kid lives at home now. You know, this is how clueless he is. I don't know if they subsidize your housing wherever you are in fucking Europe, asshole. I bet they do. I bet you get a fucking monthly stipend from the government to pay your rent. $3,000 a month, basically, now it is in a lot of places in Massachusetts, just for like a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
It's like $2,500 to $3,000. Of course, a 20-year-old would be living at home. That's what the smart kids do. They live at home and save their money so they can maybe buy a house later. I mean, that shows how out of touch you are,
He's
bro.
just dumb. He's just a dumb. I don't know.
And you're going after their kids, like whoever Brevity maybe is. You're a clown too. Both of you are clowns. Who gives a fuck? Why do you care about her 20-year-old kid? That's so shady. I hate that shit. I don't care who it is.
It's just dumb.
Why isn't he just buying his own car?
Who
Why
cares?
is LTL so angry and jealous? Because LTL doesn't have an audience. He has no content. The only content he has is hating on Will and Jimmy. It's the same why J7 and Jessica Machado so angry, because without Aiden, they don't have any content.
Without Aiden, dude, listen, bro. You go check my catalog. I have fucking videos on my channel that they call legacy videos that I have over 250,000 views on it that still gain views every single fucking day. Baker, I could go off my channel for a month, because I've been off my channel for a month before and had those videos up and just taken like $2,000 just off ad revenue.
Probably more than he makes going live every day. And you know, Baker, it's so funny you say that. What are you covering, bro? I'm covering 2 trials daily right now.
And I have a day job too, Baker.
Yeah,
that
and I have
I'm
and I
pretty
have a
well
day
paid
job
at.
like Brian. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I do a weekly radio show every Friday. Like, dude, I'm covering politics, true crime. I cover like every Friday. I go on Grace Curley. We're covering like five stories.
Yeah.
Like,
How's
what
your
do you
portfolio looking?
And
bro?
you know when I go on Grace Curley show, you know what hasn't been mentioned on Grace Curley show in probably 6 months to a year, probably the name Aiden Carney. Like, I go on Grace Curley show, that name never gets mentioned. Most of our content, we're not covering that shit. Like, we do this maybe once, twice a week for shits and giggles.
Yeah. Go look at my run when I covered the Nancy Guthrie case. Go look at some of
Exactly.
those streams that I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the name Aiden Carney come up when I
Yeah.
interviewed Afro Man?
No.
Is that my biggest probably interview in the last 4 months?
I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But it's
like tomorrow night I'm interviewing Michael Carlin, a major author. Are we gonna talk about Turtle Boy with him?
Where's the book, Mike? Weren't we mentioned in the book? Where's the book, Mike? Do you got it?
Oh, that's a different. Yeah, we're interviewing him next week. We might mention Aiden in that one because
Yeah.
Aiden's actually in the book.
And
But this is
guess who
Dave
else
Wood.
is in the book?
I'm interviewing him next week. You and I are in the book.
We're in the
You know
book.
who's not in the book? Broken Baker. You know, because Dave Wedge is smart. He's a local. He knows who's actually credible around here. He knows who's who. I got like 4 pages in this book.
Is Will in the book, Mike?
No,
Is
Will isn't in the book.
Will's not
No.
in the book.
No, you know, the number 1 YouTuber in the book is Aiden Carney. Number 2 YouTuber in the book is me.
You.
I think number 3 is you and
Me.
Microdots.
Yeah.
Like, you're tied for 3rd. Like, the rest of them didn't get mentioned because they're
I'll probably
nobodies.
cry about that.
Yeah.
Let's
So
listen
there
to
you go.
Cry a little bit more.
fills their pockets and they will ride that train until the train runs dry. Yes, Machado.
I'm gonna tell you, buddy, my train hasn't run dry. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I laugh. Oh, he's Joe's not making any money. I don't have to do YouTube.
I know.
do this to come out here and support my community and give back to my community, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's funny.
why I do this.
I
I'm not
have so
you.
many topics I want to cover right now too. It's funny because like one of the things I keep bringing up on my show is the oil stocks. I need to do an oil stock show. Like literally, I don't have enough time to do all the topics I want. And this guy sits and says, "Oh, they just talk about one thing." It's not true. He talks about one thing. Every show he does is about J7 and
Me,
JFK.
you, JFK,
Yeah.
Aiden, Will. That's all he talks about. Fucking
Saying,
guy.
what are you going to do for your kids when you go to prison for 90 years? Just shows you what kind of a person she is.
The chick.
I could hate Aiden. I've
Here we
supported
go.
people who I think have had the bad end of the stick, even though I might have learned some things about them in their private life that's kind of contrary to the one that we know from the media picture, because, hey, I do get other things sent in my DMs than boobies. No, actually, really never had a lot of boobies sent to me. And no butt plugs. But if I believe that they're innocent, even though they might have had a history where they might not have been saints,
Kind of throwing Aiden under the bus here, bro.
I won't go out there and just retract all of my support.
fired.
Aiden, no matter, and you remember the bro stream. There were some things that we needed to talk about.
Does this guy
Me,
smile?
Will, and Aiden. We
Everyone
needed to
thinks
say a
he's
few words to each other
smiling.
and be honest to each other. Men do that and then we move on. If you go back and you watch the bro stream versus the exit interview and the day after streams from both,
Everybody put the jazz hands up.
look
in
at the difference
chat.
between
Come
how
on.
men
Let's
fixes
see
their
them.
problems
See
and
some
how
jazz
a
hands.
woman who needs victimhood fixes her problems.
Always jazz.
Me and Will needed to tell Aiden, hey, Aiden, sometimes you maybe take us a little bit too much for granted, and sometimes you probably should think about, well, this comes off.
Listen to how this guy is like fucking just Mike putting himself up on this huge pedestal. Oh, you take us for granted. Do you think Aiden fucking needs you? Aiden doesn't fucking need you, bro. He does pretty good by himself. Like, you're not that fucking special. Taking us for granted, me and Will. Give me a break.
A little bit douchey. And we said it to him, and he was like, yeah, well, I can see it now when you tell me I'm sorry, bros. And we said, bro. And they said, bro. And they said, bro, and bro. You know, bro. And that was nice. We cleared the air. That's what men do. That's what grown-ups do. We just say, hey, we should maybe consider that the next time. He's still writing that Aiden said, she didn't like my show. Your show is horrible. There's nothing. And I'm sorry for all of you who are old fans of her. There's objectively nothing in her show to watch for. Nothing.
And the funny thing is, she's crushing you, Baker.
Yeah,
Jess is
she's
fucking
destroying you.
crushing you, bro.
I mean, he's getting beat by J7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're getting crushed by
your
Jay.
ex is burying you.
And her show is like fairly new, right? Her show, yeah. I mean,
And it's you know what? It's more interesting. Like I watch her show because it's a little more interesting.
She knows her
it's
shit.
way more interesting than watching this clown. I'm falling asleep.
It's gossip and her crying, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just,
oh my!
But she has nothing. Without Aiden, she has nothing.
Really?
And she will turn on him.
She's
and
doing all
She
right.
will be laughing when he goes to prison because, oh, he hurt me. This whole entire Aiden made a network to get to me.
I think that narrative needs to be cut down too. Like, I'm not laughing if someone goes to fucking prison. Like, I'm not going to be laughing if Aiden goes to fucking prison. And I don't know why that's always the constant narrative. You hear it out of Will's mouth. You hear it out of this guy's mouth. I don't know what Jimmy talks about. Oh, I said your name again, Jimmy. I don't know what he talks about. Probably nothing. Why he's so probably fucking tired. But that's like a narrative these guys love to spin to the riders, that we all get up here and laugh and say, oh, we want him to go to jail. I don't want him to go to jail. But if he broke the law and the jury proves that he broke the law, then you got to pay your consequences. You got to do your time, whatever the consequences are. Oh, I think I lost Mike.
Bitch, please. You're not that up for this week. So that's
Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted to get to. Remember this fucking stream, Baker? Remember how you had Nan up? Remember how you had Nan up on your show and you were like, oh, thank you so much for being up here. Remember, Baker? Wanted her on your show. She did I think you did like 2 hours over there with this guy, Nan. I don't know how you got through that. 2 hours with fucking this guy talking like this. So boring. But he wanted to get Nan up on his show. He was thankful. And then what did he do? Flipped because he had to have the Turtle Riders were telling him, TB was telling him, Nan bad. So what did he do? Started dressing up in wigs and makeup and making fun of her kid. Fucking piece of shit.
But she will be right as rain again, hopefully.
And Nan, you're looking fucking
thank you
great
so much.
here, by
Everyone,
the way. You're looking
please go on
sweet.
the Twitch sweat and follow Nan Lawfario over there. She's fun.
I'm fun. I'm also not so nice to people. So that's fun in and of itself.
That's a good thing.
Look at him.
Thanks for having me, Baker. I had a great time. If
thank
you ever
you.
want to collaborate, let me know. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I'm a big fan. So
Thank you so much. And
thank you so
everyone else, Marissa will take the reins next week. I will try. Rumble, thank you all for watching over there as well. I'll try. And tomorrow I can't do the afternoon stream over there because I will be, hopefully, knock on wood, somewhere between the Faroe Islands and Greenland when the morning stream ends. So I can't set it up because I have to set up every stream every time because Rumble
And the funny thing is, I fucking know, because I just know Nan. She's probably like, all right, I gotta get off this fucking stream. Like this guy.
She's like, let's go.
He's just, I mean, let's go to normal fucking speed.
Why wouldn't he just let, if he's done with her, why didn't he just let her
Let
go
her
and then
go.
talk about that shit after?
Listen.
Ancient technology.
Oh my God.
The rest of the week, hopefully, I will be able to keep you on Rumble just as
a lawyer on your show, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Show
I told her, I did, and I told her not to go on this fucking show.
If you have a lawyer on your show, you gotta respect. Like, I don't know. I mean, lawyers, they're getting $500 to $1,000 an hour. So when you have them on your show, why are you doing this shit? Why not just let her go? It's fucking weird.
I'm gonna get up there.
This is some love, and don't make her say Dixie Normus
Oh my
like you did
God,
last year.
man, seriously, how did you fucking do this for 2 hours?
She's like, what the fuck am I in? Look at her face. Oh my
She's
God.
like,
I
all
love
right,
it.
get me off this fucking show.
Her smile is, I love her smile. It's like
great.
contagious. Like that is a fucking perfect response to what he just said.
Yeah, she's so uncomfortable. She's like, just get me off this fucking show.
She's like, just permanent smile. Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Oh my God. And by the way, this is the guy that makes fun of JFK. He says he's 5'2" energy. I mean, JFK is on stage fucking rapping, jacked, diesel. You know, look at this guy. He's just a doughboy. A doughboy.
But,
Look at,
That's
just like,
amazing.
All right, let me go.
and thank you so much, Marissa, for helping me out.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
else, next time I'm live, I will most likely be in the great state of Tennessee. So
Oh my
Safe
Hopefully, I
god,
see some of you down there.
man, I feel bad.
And
Sit through this.
now I'm gonna go to bed and get ready to travel 20 hours tomorrow.
Safe travels to you. Be safe.
how kind she's
Welcome
being,
to
too.
the United States.
Look at-
It's not as bad in Knoxville as it
She
is in
saves his cringe.
Norfolk
Yep.
County.
It couldn't be.
And this is what she gets in fucking return. This motherfucker.
And
This
you,
is what she gets in return. Yeah. Good one, you fucking piece of shit.
yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're a fucking weirdo. What the fuck are you doing? You're like way too into this, man. It's deep.
This is the best I could do. This is my my mullet wig. I haven't figured out how to cover this up yet. Now she has a 5 head. So
Yeah, I want everybody to know,
I
if
don't
you
have
haven't fucking seen this guy before, or you've watched him and you missed this stream, this is what he did to Nan. After she went up and fucking gave her time on his show, had to slit through his fucking 2 hours sleepy fucking show, gives her time up there, probably made some money for him while he was up on the stream, and this is what she gets in return. This fucking guy in a wig that's gonna make fun of her, but not only her kid.
Yeah, her kid. And like this is the first time he's dressed up as a woman. Like I don't care if someone
Right.
has is
right.
trans or
Right.
transex,
I have no
whatever it
problem
is.
with
Like
that.
I don't
This
have
is
no problem with
weirdo
that.
shit.
But when you dress as a woman to mock them,
Right.
like, and this is a bit that you do regularly. You've done it to
Right.
Elise. You've done it to.
Yep.
He's done it to many women on his show. This
Exactly.
is a thing that he does. It's like that is so freaking low. It's so like, it's so lame.
Did it to Machado.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, like Mike said, listen, however you want to live your lifestyle, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
I don't
agree-
care if he generally
care.
has a fetish and he likes to dress
Right.
up as a woman. I don't care. But
Right.
the fact it's the reason he's doing it here,
Right.
which is offensive. He's doing it to mock them, to mock the way that they look and what their hairstyle. Like that's just so lame.
And if
he's
you're
not
gonna
even
be-
good at it. He's
Right.
not
And
even good at it. It's like, dude, you're not even D-list. You're not even Jimmy D-list. You're like fucking. You don't even fucking deserve to be in the classroom. Like fucking, they do improv. They're like, dude, we don't want you. Like you're like when you do improv a lot of times, you like have to pay for the class. They don't even want you $100, bro. They're like, dude, go somewhere else. Like,
And the thing about this too, Mike, is that yeah, it's one thing if you're gonna do this shit and do it against an adult, but you bring a child into it. And he tries to play it off like, oh, well, it's not, I don't say Blaze because I know she'll come in here, but I say Lays. I mean, come on, bro. We know what you're doing. Like, we know what you're doing. But yeah, let's watch
many
this
wigs
video.
people
Man,
think,
I'm sorry that I had to play this, but
so,
making my point here.
and it kind of, not to hair shame a woman because you're not allowed to do that, but it kind of looks like the split ends on her hair as well. So this was what we were supposed to.
Yeah, and
to
the
have
thing
had
that's
fun.
fucking really cringe about this is like just watching that last clip that I played. Nan is gracious to him and says, "Hey, welcome to America. Welcome to my country. You're gonna come over here and visit. We're accepting you to come over here." And now this is what this guy fucking does.
With tonight,
real classy.
And me sitting here,
shit,
and
stick
then I
that wig up
prepared-
your fucking ass.
I actually did work. I'm really fucking angry because I did work, and I don't normally do work because I'm kind of a lazy ass who just I'll make it up on the go. But again, I had this whole thing.
Something doesn't look right. Does he have a smile, Mike? I haven't seen him smile.
This
on
whole
any
thing.
of these
Well,
videos.
this is the only time he
Really
smiles.
fun until she ruined it by being a cunt.
And again, it's all
You
lies.
can't call people
I don't want to add something to this.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Because Nan does research. Nan, like when I bring up a topic to Nan on the show, she comes back with like she does the research. She does the work. Like again, more lies. And it's pretty obvious she does her research because she's really good on these shows with the legal takes that she provides. So again, he's lying.
when we did our last stream together, we did that Carney stream. I sent her a bunch of notes, and she sent me. Actually, she sent me her notes.
Exactly.
First,
She helps me
and
out.
I
Like,
sent
I
a
swear to
bunch of
God.
stuff back to her, and we basically just melded it all together and just
Yeah.
said, "All right, let's present it as one." So she does. She'll
She's-
look up and
she
go, "Nope,
puts in the
that date
work.
was wrong, and this was wrong, and you might want to look over this motion again." Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the other thing too. If she's not ready, she'll let you know. Like, that's the thing. She always wants to be prepared. Like, she's on point. Like, again, how lazy are you, Baker? You can't even get the basics down, bro. Your attacks are so fucking weak because they're not truthful. If you want something to sting, it's got to be based on a little truth.
Right.
Thinking about doing this.
Now he's mocking her kid. This is what I want people to understand. He's mocking her.
The
kid
daily,
because-
yeah.
right.
Stop that right there.
Right.
It said the Daily Blaze. With the segment that she does with her son is called the Daily Blaze. The son's name is Blaze.
Right.
So this was him acting like she's the son. He's the son, and the son is not even in like middle school. I don't think.
Like
And
11,
this son
I
looks
think.
like he's a preteen. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like an elementary school. Imagine you're a fucking this guy in Europe and you're bullying a fucking child.
Yeah.
You're bullying a child on your show. Like,
Yeah,
that
no,
is like that is the
indescribable,
type
man.
of shit that, dude, you come back to Boston, people might fucking actually do shit. Like, I'm not saying I don't want anyone to, but that's the type of shit that pisses people off. You're picking on a fucking kid, bro.
Right. And there's nothing
This
wrong.
pissed
This
me
is the
off.
thing. And this is the thing is that there's nothing wrong with what Nan was doing. Nan was engaging her child and getting him involved and getting him curious about the things that Nan does, like in her daily work life. Maybe she's trying, I don't know. Maybe
It's
he
awesome.
wants to be a lawyer.
It's awesome. I wish my mom was like that. Like, my mom discouraged all the shit that I did. Like, I wish I had a mom like Nan that was like a friggin' lawyer and was like, I'm going to put you on freaking YouTube and we're going to do a show together. I'd be like, that's fucking, I mean, can you imagine where I'd be right now if my mom had done that to me? Like, not that that was even available or an option, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of parents will pull down the balloons. I don't know if you know what balloon pulling is, but it's basically people have goals and dreams and hopes. Sometimes people want to be artists. And sometimes the parents like, you need to be an accountant or you need to be a lawyer. And they're like, I want to be an artist, you know, like that happens a lot where parents, she is encouraging it. The kid wanted to be involved. He wanted to do this. She encourages it. She gives him, I think that's great parenting. I understand some people have concerns about the privacy aspect. I get that. And I think Nan gets that now too, because how much shit she got. But how sad is it she can't do that with her kid anymore because these fucks did this. This is what they did to her, encouraging her kid's passion. They turned it into this. This is disgusting. You fucking ruined, you took an opportunity away from an 11-year-old kid. You're a scumbag. You are a fucking scumbag. You are the worst in humanity. I am all about friggin' uplifting kids, the next generation. I'm getting old. Right. That's what I want to do. I want to help the kids, like inspire them, encourage them. This fucking guy, he shit on an 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. And don't think that, like, you know, that doesn't get shared. Don't think that that kid doesn't know about it.
Right.
Don't think that that kid hasn't had some freaking friend send him oh, you see this guy's making fun of you from Denmark?
And why don't you do this, you fucking coward? Why don't you come in and when you come to Massachusetts, if you ever come to Massachusetts, why don't you fucking invite Nan out and fucking say this shit to her face? Because I know you won't do it. You know, I know you won't do it. And why don't you do it when there's a crowd of people there and see how they fucking feel about it?
I'm gonna say, if I see you in Boston, bro, I'm pulling up the camera. I'm gonna ask you about how you bullied an 11-year-old fucking kid.
Yeah, maybe
And I'm gonna get real loud about it. I'm gonna let everyone know that's around that you bullied a fucking 11-year-old kid.
That's a Mike. You know what? That's another one I'm gonna put on my list too. So if this fucker's out there in November, because I do have my press credentials, I can ask journalistic questions, right? So in a journalistic capacity, this is the other question. So I'm going to ask, will the glare about mocking ALS, if I see that fucking little carpet beetle Jimmy out there. I'm going to ask him about it too. And then maybe if this guy shows up, we'll ask him, why did you mock an 11-year-old kid right in front of the mainstream Boston media and see how they respond to it? Say, hey, Turtle Boy supporter, content creators, can you answer these questions for us? You guys got a 4-month lead, so come up with a good answer, and hopefully you'll come in town, and we'll ask questions because we're journalists. We can do that, right, Mike? Free speech.
Oh, totally.
They're free speech warriors, right, Mike?
Totally.
All right, let's watch this piece of shit.
Question 1. How is it to be the best lawyer ever and to be very much smarter than
shit.
Melanie Little, who is just a grifter? And then I would come in and say, oh, Lays, you're so funny.
Lays.
I don't know if I am the smartest lawyer ever. I think I'm way better than Melanie Little. You got that right, because Melanie Little, she's just an online lawyer. She's not like me. You know, I am the funniest. I'm the funniest person on the planet. Everyone wants me on their show. It's kind of missing something. Sorry.
So what he does here, he take a little break. I cut it out, but watch what he does when he comes back.
I need to. It's not tied together correctly.
You're way too deep, bro.
Sorry. We'll take an everybody has break. Let's take another question. I think this will tie it better together.
What are you doing?
You know what's sick about this, too? Is that he pre-recorded this.
Question.
Of course.
This wasn't something that was
weird.
like spur of the moment. He got carried away. He recorded this, put it together, edited it, and then showed it on his channel.
Thought it was going to be funny. You're making fun of an 11-year-old kid.
This just took time. Like, he had time to reflect on it and say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't go after an 11-year-old kid. I watched this live with JFK one night. The first time I heard about it, I got so sick to my, like, I couldn't, I had to like tell JFK, like, I can't do this. I'm like, I was going to lose my shit because I know, like, an 11-year-old kid, I used to, you know, work with kids. I used to be a school teacher. I used to coach high school kids wrestling, you know, I just, even like a 15-year-old, 16, 17-year-old kid, they are so impressionable. They are, which is good if they get the positive. But a little bit of negative can do so much harm to them. And this is sick. This really bothers me. The only reason I can even sit here and deal with it is because I've dealt with it already. I knew about it. But the first time I saw this, I didn't even know. And I was like really repulsed by it. I just had a hard time even talking about it. I told JFK, like, I think we kind of ended the show even early that night. I was just, this shit bugs me. You're picking on a fucking, like, even more than the ALS. The ALS stuff I get, you know, I think it's lame. I'm glad that a lot of ALS people reached out to us this week and started following us. They love that we
appreciate
support
what we
them.
did. Yep.
Yeah. But this is an 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing. And you know what? It's not just him.
And like, look at
it's that Jimmy fuck too. That Jimmy. That little Jimmy. Oh, he's so nice. He's so fun.
Yeah.
He's fucking picking on an 11-year-old child.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. I'm sorry.
Right.
It is.
And that fucker won't come out and say any of this stuff to anybody's faces either. Hides behind a fucking computer screen. You know, none of these people will. They won't do it.
Number 2. How does it feel to know that because of you, Karen Reed is free and you are the most important lawyer on YouTube?
And he never said any of that shit. That's what's so disgusting about this. The kid never said any stupid shit like that.
Well, Lays, you're so funny. I won't take all the. I didn't free Karen Reed alone.
Like,
I did most of it.
There's something going on here. Like, this is I don't know, man. This is like, and listen, I don't want to pick on like mental health and stuff. I don't know. Maybe this dude just needs it. Maybe he needs some fucking mental health because this is not normal, Mike.
Picking on an 11-year-old kid and dressing up as women to mock them, it's not normal.
It's not normal.
This is abnormal. This reminds me of what I said when I used to visit my family who worked at Danvers State Hospital and I saw the patients as a kid. That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah.
Looks like a patient up at Danvers State.
I think It's really disturbing. Like I'm fucking like really disturbed by this. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. This is maybe you need some help. It's all right. I want you.
I
to
have
get
no
the help you
sympathy.
need.
I have no sympathy for this guy. I think he does need help, but I don't even
hasn't had
I
a
wouldn't even offer
trial.
it.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
it's
even
just
offer it. He is such a scumbag. He went after an 11-year-old kid and then put words into his mouth that he didn't say to try to make him look
right.
stupid. Like the
Yeah,
kid
you're
was
right.
on point. Like I watched those videos, those interviews. I was like, this kid's really good. He's really smart. He's really
Well,
on it. He knows what's going on, and he's got charisma. Like the kid is good. Blaze, he actually does have talent. Like it's amazing to see. Like as much
no, he's
as
a
Nan
smart
is
kid.
great, he's gonna live up to his mom. Like yeah,
Yep.
it's just sick. It really bugs me. They pick on a
So
young kid.
Nan says they all turned on me once I identified Jimmy as being behind a burner account, insulted me. That's when it all started. Well, Jimmy has like 19 million fucking burner accounts because that's all Jimmy does. Jimmy just sits in his house all day. He smokes cigarettes. He drives around endlessly in his car. He runs through the woods and stays up for like fucking 3 days in a row and then crashes out. That's Jimmy's life. And he recently just told someone that had issues, I think, with her kidneys, a friend of his with her kidneys, and I think had a kidney transplant and it didn't work out. And I think she also has cancer. And he fucking told her that, sorry, I can't come and help you anymore or be your friend because it's cutting too much into my YouTube shows. That's what someone told me. So that's who that is.
But I also have my good friends, Randall, Finger Price Randall, as they call him in Boston. I had my good friend, Gabriel, the fighter of women. Well, he couldn't antagonize a 15-year-old enough that she wanted to fight him. And of course, the sane, the main, the real, the Kevy Kev. I have to thank them for helping me out. And then I think more than anyone, I have to thank Mike and Brian LTL, because when I was down in the dumps and no one wanted to call me the new Betero and everyone liked Melanie Little, they saw how much better that I am than Melanie Little. So you're right. I did most of it. And I am the funniest, bestest, beautifulest lawyer on the internet. But it's not for me to say that I am the reason Karen Reed is free, because I'm not that, I am that important. And I just don't feel like doing it because, again, tomorrow they will have pictures of me saying, oh, you're always going after women and you're always making fun. And you are kind of like Naniel did, even though it's me playing the role and it's clearly not her son because this one is called Lace, not Blaze. She'll come in here and say some stupid shit about that because, hey, ain't no party like a Desperate Housewife party because a Desperate Housewife won't quit. What?
Dude, nice legacy, bro. I love that fucking legacy you leaving on YouTube. Fucking impact, dude. You make such a fucking great impact in this. You made a great impact in this community. You fucking piece of
bullying
shit.
11-year-old
Nice
kids.
legacy, dude. I hope someone.
I'm
finds
sure.
that
I'm sure
video
your family
and
members
deletes
are really
that.
proud of that.
They must
I'm
love
sure.
that stuff.
Yeah,
You
Mads.
sharing that shit with your family. You
Yeah,
fucking
Mads.
weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
What a clown.
Total fucking weirdo. Do me a favor, show Nan some love in the chat. Let's throw up some hearts in the chat for Nan.
Yeah.
Fucking put that fucking guy to bed. Fucking rest. Fuck him.
And her son, who's a great
And
kid.
He's a good kid. Mike, you want to finish up with J7 last night? What happened with Kane?
I mean, it's
wanna
funny.
play
He said tonight on our show he doesn't like us.
He hates us.
For me, it's not about liking. I don't care who likes me or not. I don't respect Kane. I mean, that's where I'm at with him. He's not. He thinks he's brilliant. He thinks he knows everything, but he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit about what's going on. And it's like, bro, like good luck to whatever you're trying to do.
All right,
here.
so Mike joined
like and he
J7.
cried. I mean, he acts like a tough guy. Like, oh, woman is so emotional. He's the most emotional clown I've ever seen in my life. He's like, like
so Mike.
I don't know. And the thing is, too, like, I got invited on the show last night to talk about Baker and Valhalla. And then I guess she didn't let him know, apparently, that I was coming on. That's what he tells me. I don't know if that's true. But, whatever. Either way, but the thing is, he, instead of talking about Valhalla and Baker like we were supposed to talk about, he wanted to talk about Turtle Boy.
No.
And then when we talk about Turtle Boy, he gets mad. And it's like, dude, you are the worst fucking host I've ever seen in my fucking life. You suck. You're not a good fucking host. Like, literally hang it up. Like, I just...
He got mad when I talked about Will and started telling the truth about Will, and you can see the chat.
And he kept interrupting me. I'm the fucking guest, and you're interrupting. You're asking me questions, and then you won't let me tell the truth. And then you act like no one wants to listen to me, where everyone in the chat is fucking loving it.
And
the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're bad. You're bad at business. This is why this guy is sad. This is why I don't even know anything about him. But you see, he's going to generalize about me. I'm going to generalize about him. I don't think you have like anything happy in your life, bro. I think this little fucking shit show is what you have, and now you're holding on to it too tightly. And fucking the one person that's actually carrying you, J7, like you shit on her last night. Like, that was fucked up to me. I just, whatever. Well, I don't care. The guy's a nobody, but I'm just saying, like, they act so tough, but he's a fucking simp for a turtle. He's a simp for a Minahan, and that's all he is. He's a fucking simp. He doesn't have a brain of his own, and he can't even fucking deal with reality. Like, we were spewing reality, and he's like, you sound bitter. What am I bitter at? My life is fucking great. Your life sucks, right, Kane? You are bitter, bro. Everything I've heard about you is your life is fucking sucks.
Mike, time out, bro. Time out. Take a breath. Take a breath for a second. I was going to tell everybody. So Mike went on J7 last night. Okay. I actually thought the show was really fucking good. I thought listen, let's be fair here. Like, J7's a turtle rider. She likes Aiden. She supports Aiden. She supports Jess. But I got to say, she actually was really kind. She ran the show fucking well. She was great.
I like her. That was my issue too. It was like she invited me on her show. It's her show. I had no issue with her. It was him. And he pulled a hissy fit at the end. It was fucking like,
right, because she started talking about Will, and then I asked because I wanted to get it. She was talking about kind of like the Will takeover, because I've been talking about that, and I said, "Can you drop me a link?" The minute I got on stream, he got fucking pissed. Let's play this for the audience if they haven't seen it. I'm just gonna double it up a little bit here. All right, you fucker.
First things that can happen,
Listen, they're out checking in on the chat. We're here. We're the place.
Why does fucking YouTube always got to do this?
I know. Well,
what's going on?
It's KMS Floyd drama.
What are
They
they
went
doing?
out on a mandate without King.
Oh, they left you out?
He had to rub it in my face. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not nice. I'm glad they rubbed it in his face.
Stuck with us, buddy. What can we do?
I bet he gets left out a
Let's
lot.
have some fun. Well, listen, we
The
can
worst
have
things that
fun
can
while
happen,
they're out.
No, wait.
Listen, they're out
Mike.
checking in on the chat. We're here. We're the place to be. You're welcome.
Those guys are fun though. It's a fun time.
Well, I guess Mike and I
You
will.
both
go
would
fuck
love
ourselves.
these guys. You both would love these guys. We love.
We look forward to meeting them.
Brooklyn James.
Now, listen, chat. Don't get excited. It's 10 of 11. We're not going more than 20 more minutes. And I mean in real time, not on the stream.
That's I know. We know.
Maybe. Not a top. Thank you so much, Marissa, and welcome to all the other people. I do members only now.
Oh my god, this guy.
But so Jess Machado could be the victim of a pylon that Aiden started a year before.
I kind of like this. This is funny.
This is Pinky and the Brain levels of bullshit. It's Pinky and the brain.
I mean,
I can't believe she.
It's funny because I feel like I don't know even know if she's saying this because their narratives are always skewed. I don't know what she's saying, but it could be like Aiden turns on everybody. Like eventually Aiden turns on people. If you look at his history,
where he gets pissed.
like someone posted, one of the old Turtle Riders posted
This is what he's pissed
picture
about.
of his crew 10 years ago. There's not one with him anymore. You know, like people turn over with him, and these guys all do turn on each other. So I don't know if it's Broken Baker or the Galera or Aiden, but I wouldn't doubt if they had plans.
Wonder if like after he flipped out about the Aiden potentially going on JFK and did the
Love you, John. Love you, buddy. Sorry. Go ahead.
Literally, no one knows what this means.
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care.
Usually, if it were just our chat, everyone, it doesn't matter. Shout out to the boys down with Montante down the Cape. Christ almighty.
That's it. All right. Sorry.
But when Baker did if you go on JFK, I'm done with you because of the bro stream, gayest thing I ever heard. We're starting to wonder now. It's like, did Baker threaten Aiden that?
No, he definitely did. That's just
so?
like with the Galera too. When he lined him up, they both lined him up and they basically said, "Hey, dude, but you know what? Aiden is not going to forget that. Aiden is not going to forget that. Aiden might need him now, but he won't forget that." And the thing is,
so what's your advice for?
So she asked an interesting question, Mike. Here she goes. Well, what do they have? It's not that they don't have anything. It's just that they're waiting their opportunity. That's what I keep saying about Will. That's why Will hangs on to Aiden. Like that's what people need to understand. He wants those riders to hang out in his chat, and he's just going to keep doing stuff like the petties against me and you because that keeps them entertained and it makes them his fucking little subscription money. And then he'll pop up and do like, oh, we're going to do a fundraiser for Aiden to gauge that interest again, to get them all back over there and go, well, Will's on his side. Will's here. And that's why I keep going back to that stream. Will tested him. He wanted to fucking see where he sat with those riders. All right, let me play this.
And won't Aiden come crawling back to like Jess Machado? Like Aiden's throwing away local people.
You know, like he will go with who he thinks will help him. And especially right now with this trial, I mean, I don't blame him. Like the thing is, JFK and them can help him more than Broken Baker. Broken Baker's not covering his case. Like JFK is an investigator. JFK has local people. You know, like I just think he can do a lot more. And I think even just interviewing Turtle Boy, JFK's really like, yeah, I went on JFK show when my numbers were down, I got a bump. Like he did the same thing for LTL. Like JFK knows how to shine people up. And I think that's what even Turtle saw is like, he saw like, wow, JFK is like, you know, bringing back Mike and LTL and helping them come back. And look at this, look at what they're doing. They're popular. And I think he sees that. And I think that Aiden sees that he could get some help. Yeah. And he's really good at it. The show's fun. It's a fun show. And like the thing about it, like it just shows you they don't really care about Aiden. They're not thinking about Aiden. You know, my whole thing the whole time, even in
to go on JFK.
Yeah, even in October when I was trying to give Aiden advice, I was saying, dude, you're facing all these charges. At the same time, you got all this opportunity after Karen Reed is guilty and not guilty. You know, like you have the biggest opportunity, but you're also facing the biggest challenges. Right. And you're stirring up shit over here in New Jersey for no reason against a woman whose husband is a law
never
firm.
Understand.
Like
I don't get
that was like so dumb. It's like, dude, you have so many problems. Why are you creating more problems that do nothing? It doesn't help you at all. Like that story was a non-story.
I'm gonna bump up a little bit
here about Aiden going to jail.
But like, how does Aiden not see that? Like, you know, to me, it's so obvious. Like,
I think he's starting to see it. I just think that he's stuck in a box now because they're all dug in the sides and nobody's going back. Even JFK, when he said like, I want to help Aiden because I don't think he should go to jail. He can't. His audience is like, fuck you, dude. What are you doing? You can't help that piece of shit. Look what he did to you. You know, like so. Yeah, I think Aiden's stuck because he's got who does he got? The Galera and this clown
and Baker.
Like. And they're not covering his shit. All they're doing is doing petty streams on LTL and me and Jess and whoever else they can get some clicks on.
All right. Well, anyway, hi, Brian. It's nice to meet you. I'm Jess. This is Kane. Kane, this is Brian.
Yeah, I had a microphone issue at first.
I don't see anybody. I see an eye. I don't know.
Well, he's behind.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
He's there somewhere. Hello?
Are you there, Brian?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we can.
All right. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for letting me come up. What's up, Kane?
Nice to meet you.
J7. What's up? Nice to meet you. And to Mike's point, I want to talk about this because I've been talking about this on my show. You know, that stream back that Will had on 6/16/26. If you go back and watch that stream when he tried lining TB up, TB was reaching out to him and was texting him about that whole situation. Apparently, I know he went on the show and he was kind of like throwing shade at Jess, and Will got all sour about it and thought that you know, he was throwing shade at Will. Will goes on his stream without even hammering that out with TB and just starts throwing TB under the fucking bus. Now, if that's your boy, and this is what I'm sitting here like thinking about, if that's your boy, why are you going up there immediately and using this for content? Look at him, dude,
because
he wanted to fucking see where he was going to stand with all those turtle riders. Because I'm telling you, this motherfucker is only hanging out and being TB's friend on screen to fucking save his ass with those turtle riders and get those memberships right now, because you can see it, his fucking pattern. What he'll do is he'll do a stream on me and Mike, his little fucking petty stream, and get people in there in his chat. So they throw him the $5 a month, right? So he gets all these memberships. And then what he'll do is he'll go out there and go, okay, we're going to do a Turtle Boy fundraiser. So it brings that crowd back in and goes, oh, all right, well, he is supporting TB. Then 2 days later, he'll jump on there and do another fucking stream about me and Mike. The guy is the fakest dude in this whole movement. He's just riding Turtle Boy's coattails. And I'm going to tell you, this guy, if anybody, is the one that's behind TB's back right now, fucking saying to himself, I hope this guy goes to jail because he wants to take over that crowd. I'm telling you.
You think Will's saying that?
Fuck yeah, he is.
True.
People have been coming out and telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You think he's that?
He is
even
fucking
said some stuff like,
maniacal.
"Eventually, we're not going to cover this. We're going to be eventually we're going to be done with
Go
it."
watch that
It's true.
stream.
Eventually, it's going to be
26.
over. So
Look at the chat.
I kind
Look
of
at the
just thought
chat
Will
knows
is
it.
dumb and never planned out like a 6 month. I mean, it was always going to be over in December regardless. I just kind of thought he was stupid and never came up with he never thought to pivot, you know?
I do. I mean, I think he wanted to take, one by one, take out his competition. I totally think that's the way Will is. That's his pattern. It's pretty obvious. He wants, and he's always been like the biggest dick rider. When I'm talking about the dick riders, like who are the dick riders? Brian and I were never dick riders. At Turtle
I'm
Boy.
sorry to
we
say,
never
Will,
needed to be. Turtle Boy liked us. You know what I mean? Because we did the work. Like we were never like we want to go hang out
what
with
worked
you.
is Will
We got
do,
invited
other
to
than-
events. We didn't show up. Like we did not want to be best friends with Turtle Boy. Will and Baker do. Like that's the thing. That anyone that wants to be like wicked close to this guy, it's because they're trying to take advantage of him.
What do you think, Kane? You don't care?
Right.
Not at all. Not one fucking bit. When I say I don't care, I mean I don't care about any of this right now. I want to get off the fucking stream.
All right, go ahead.
So either like we're gonna get off now, or these guys gonna go, or I'm just gonna go.
No, I'm gonna go. You're gonna go.
Okay.
You want to listen?
Take your
ball.
ball.
We've done 2 hours. Why don't we all
Yeah.
head to bed?
All right. Good night.
All right,
Good night.
take it easy.
I don't
It's like
Brian,
Dad's
night.
mad at us.
What was that about, bro?
Dude, it was about he wanted to get the fucking love from Turtle Boy. I mean, this is what over and over. This is why I was like, I don't know if I want to do this show because so many of these people, their whole thing is, I had a conversation with Mike and Brian. I'm gonna fucking screenshot. I'm gonna post it out there, or I fucking had a moment where I fucking told him like he got his pop last night from Turtle Boy. That's all it was. It was, I'm with Minahane and I'm with Turtle Boy. And it's just, dude, okay, that's what you are. Good for you. Like, and even during the show, like he's fucking responding to fucking Kirk Minahane people, the KMS people. Like, that's his life. Like that's all he's got, I guess. I mean, that's all I see. Like he wants to talk shit. Like, let's be clear. Like, I like J7. I just think that I thought maybe he wasn't like that, but yeah.
Look what Nan just said.
Yeah.
But as we found out, Kane texted Aiden right after he hopped off.
And as soon as he hopped off, he's responded to what's her name? And he's also sending me private messages. Oh, it's all cool, but it wasn't. This and I saw all his posts today. It's like, dude, you act one way in private, but in public you act different. Where have we seen that before? And and then when I push back privately with him, then I saw the real Kane. I saw the real Kane, and he's a clown. He's like a lot of people. He's very thirsty, and this is his thing. He's getting a little bit of traction with the show with J7, and he looked at us like we were ruining his show or some shit. It's very possessive, and it's like, dude, all you had to do was roll with the punches. All you had to do is say, you know what, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna head out early tonight. Like, just be fucking nice. It's her show, She wanted us on there.
About it, you gotta, and I don't mention her often because she's just a fucking loser. But Queen Valerie today puts up this fucking tweet, and she's like, "Oh, Kane had to sit up there for 2 hours with LTL and Young Jerks."
No, he didn't have to. He didn't have to. He could have been a fucking if he no. Instead, he was a fake fuck for 2 hours, and then at the end, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be tough now. Now that I'm leaving, I'm gonna be a tough guy." You're a fucking clown. You acted like you were all cool, but you weren't. You were a fucking fake fuck, and everyone
I was on
saw
the
through
show
it
for
last night.
5 fucking minutes, and it seemed when I started talking about Will and TB, he got fucking mad about it. He was like, "All right, I'm
He didn't like that you were up there. He wanted to end the show. This fuck wanted to get rid of me and then close out the show and talk shit about me. That's what he wanted. That was his little goal. And fucking when you came up, he's like,
Aiden was
"Oh
probably
fuck."
texting him.
Yeah, it's like whatever, bro. You got your little pop. It's fucking cheap. It's a cheap pop, and that's all you'll ever get from us now. And you know what, Kane? I'll be here in 5 years. And you know what, Kane? You don't even know. Kirk Minahane said my name 5 years ago on his show, 6 years ago, 7, 10 years ago. Like, you have no fucking clue, bro. You have no clue. Even some of the shit I was talking about, the politicians, and he's like, "Why does he need you?" Dude, you have no fucking clue. That's what you showed last night. You don't know your ass from your elbow, and you're talking all this shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. You're the smartest guy in the room. Just ask yourself, but you're dumb. Like, it's...
No, but I think I thought the J7 show was good with when you were up
I
there.
like
with her.
her.
You guys had good conversation going.
And I think
I
she wants
enjoyed
to
it.
do good. Yeah, I think so whatever. It just that whole KMS world too. Like I have nothing against Kirk at all, Minane, but he knows that they're all a bunch of little backstabbers, clowns. They all want to be somebody, and it's just kind of it's kind of a joke. I'm
we
sorry.
just went through for the last 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. But even in that community, one of them posted this morning under his thing, and they were like, look at the crowd you're hanging out with now. All the fights in the KMS community, no one ever sued each other. No one ever fucking pressed charges. All the crew that you're supporting right now, Kane, that's what they do. That's what they do. They're cop collars. Like, and you know what? The Kirk Minihane, the KMS world, they're not. How do you support the First Amendment? That's what you led with last night, Kane. You led with the First Amendment. Oh, I got to support him because he supported Kirk Minihane, the First Amendment. Well, this dude fucking files HPOs against every ex-girlfriend. Right. He fucking, how many times has he done witness intimidation or wiretapping against people? Like, this guy is a cop caller. He shuts people's free speech down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't have it both ways, bro. And you came at Brian and I for speaking our truth last night on a platform we were invited on, and we have never sued anyone. We've never had a problem with an ex-girlfriend.
She dropped me the link.
We've never tried to fucking have anyone, dude, wiretap Brian. I mean, do you fucking recognize? He wiretapped Brian and Brian didn't go to the cops. Turtle Boy would have gone to the cops. Like, that's the difference between Brian and I. We are bitches. We don't go to the cops.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Mike.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
But, it's like he's a clown. He's a clown. He's another fake tough guy. It's like, you're not tough. You're a clown. You're a thirsty fucking dude. Just suck right on that Kirk Minihane cock. I mean, that's it. And Kirk knows it. And all the KMS people know it
Mikey,
too.
you're in rare form tonight. I think
Fuck
I got to give you one of these, Mike.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
I'm going to give you one of these.
Ain't no party like a desperate housewife party because a desperate housewife won't quit. What?
Fuck, Mike.
I've had enough. Like I said, you know what? I'm tired of playing these fools. I'm trying to like,
you know what,
we
Mike?
are way too nice. We are way too nice.
Yeah.
We suffer fools. A lot of people said you shouldn't lower yourself and go on that show. A lot of people said that last night.
And
I felt fine about it with J7. But at the end, I was like, they were right. Kane's a piece of shit. I shouldn't have ever been on a platform with that piece of shit.
Mike, I have the most psychotic fucking person, and I'm recognizing I can control it too. Ready? The fucking smiley face, Mike. It's been going for 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Oh, no shit.
Faster, you motherfucker.
Oh, I wish they were on mine. Come over to the Young Jerks. I want some love over here. Come over here. Where are you? They only do you, LTL. You get all the love over there. That's why you're getting the numbers.
Come on, push it fucking faster.
Come over to the Young Jerks and do it. Come on. I got to stream too.
Christ. Can you imagine you fucking hate me that much? You're sitting here pushing that fucking button. Maybe I'll drop Mike and sit here for another 3 hours and you can do it. Bernice, I want to thank you for the $15 Cash App. I appreciate that. And Christopher, thank you so much for the $20 Cash App. Said great show. Thank you. Mikey got some big numbers tonight over on his channel. I like doing these dual streams with you, Mike. I have a lot of fun.
We got a lot of donations, didn't we?
Yeah, a lot of donations, but they hate.
We got a lot. It's funny thing is we got more donations tonight than we did last night, didn't we?
I mean, I've scrolled some streams lately of the people that talk about us, and it looks like, the money's a little thin in that department for a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, people like us. Turns out
they like us, Mikey. Mikey was
throwing
right.
us money. I think I made a lot of money today. Thank you so much to the audience. Thank you. Love you all. And again, I'll be covering Tupac tomorrow, Tupac trial. I'll be covering Lindsay Clancy in the morning. And then I got Michael Carlin, big-time author, wrote several books, and a major documentary producer. Going to be back on the show talking about Tupac tomorrow night. And on Friday night, I got a retired Mass State Police, Larry Smith, coming on to talk about a scandal in Methuen that he completely exposed a local police chief and guys up on felonies right now. Joe Solomon from Methuen, the city of Methuen. Larry Smith, retired Mass State Police, going to come in and talk about this trial that's going to be coming up in Essex County,
Right.
another shady police officer. So, I mean, we're covering other topics that don't include the
Yeah.
clowns.
I mean, I do this a couple times, you know, once a week or
Yeah.
whatever. Something pops up
Yeah.
and I see it, I got to talk about it. But no, I want to let's reconvene on Clancy. I think in when it gets close to the
Oh, yeah.
the end
I'm
of the
down.
trial, I'd like to talk to you again about that and see if your mindset changes on that and if mine does, because now because I got people at work that are talking about it now and it's kind of getting me more involved in it. And I'm just really curious how this is going to turn out. It's definitely that jury's going to have its workup for it, big time.
Yeah.
Big
There were
time,
two
big time.
things we didn't mention. I think we should mention. Like, I thought
Mhm.
two of the weirdest things that I saw. Number one, the prosecution.
Mhm.
When they asked the mother-in-law about her religion, about being a Catholic, and whether it was a mortal sin, I thought that was way out of line. The judge shut it down. That could even be some type of an appeal or mistrial later. The prosecution should have never ever said that especially to the mother-in-law. That was really shady. Like just beyond that it's not right legally, like you're not supposed to do that. It just
Right.
morally too. Like you're talking to the mother-in-law and you're saying that shit. Like that lost three. Like you're supposed to care about the kids. Like that was sick. Like the prosecutor that said that woman. Like shame on you on that. And also, I thought it was a little strange that Kevin Reddington brought in a woman from TikTok about the
Yeah, I
McLean's
saw
thing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess the judge. I don't think the judge. I skipped, because I was walking some dogs. I don't think the judge. It seemed like the judge wasn't going to let that in. I didn't see her testify, so I don't think the judge actually let that person in. But again, another weird thing. It's like a Karen Reed person. A lot of people just need to chill the fuck out sometimes. I swear to God on this stuff. It's just getting a little weird.
I have no I mean my whole thing, I have no love for Reddington. I know everybody's like, "Oh, he's great, he's great." I have no love because he's involved in the Enrique case. He's defending one of the people, and again, yes, they are innocent until proven. But I have no love for him. So, I can't stand here and go, "He's a great lawyer." I can't do
He
it.
is a good lawyer, though. I mean, he has done a good job in this
Yeah.
case, definitely, Lindsay Clancy. I know you may not be happy with some of the
I'm no
statements he
yeah,
made
I'm
about
not
Enrique,
happy.
obviously,
Yeah.
and that's a personal thing, and I get that because you really care about that case, and he has said some fucking kind of dumb shit, I gotta say. But Lindsay Clancy, he has done a good job, and you can
Yeah.
see he is a good attorney. I mean, this guy has skills. There's a reason why all the ex-mobsters and cops and politicians hire this guy because he is a very good local attorney.
Yeah.
I'd hire him if I needed him. Hopefully, never do.
Uh
Knock on wood. No, I'll never need Kevin.
Yeah. Real quick, and I don't know if anybody saw this today, but Carmelo Anthony had some steps in his case. I guess there's a new judge, and they're asking for a new trial, and this is just fucking wild. I mean, he's clear evidence that he committed this murder down in Texas, and here we are. New judge is going to be assigned, and they're going to argue this case in front of a new judge to get a new case. So I'll be watching that. And we live in crazy times, Mike.
Yeah.
We live in crazy times. I don't know.
I want to make one point because someone asked a question here about how could that be appealable about that statement that was made. Don't mind me, please. Says, can anyone tell me how that statement could be appealable? I would tell you, look at Sue O'Connell. She did a nice little TikTok, a little video about it. But basically, there is a rule in Massachusetts. Apparently, you're not supposed to bring religion into when you're questioning a witness, especially in the way that it was done there. Apparently, there's actually a specific law or rule related to that. So, and I think Bettero posted about it too. Like a lot of lawyers have brought that up. Like that could be an issue for these prosecutors.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you're not
Just
supposed to
like-
use religion against a witness. Is basically what it is. Like it's good, like discrimination actually. Like you're basically using religion to discriminate against someone in a way. It's weird. It's like, oh, you're a Catholic. It's a more, that was ridiculous. That should have never happened. Yeah, church. It's a church versus state issue, basically.
Makes sense. But I definitely want to get your thoughts on this as we start kind of winding down to verdict time and see if any of our thoughts change or maybe there's some new information that comes forward that kind of sways You know, my
Bro,
opinion.
we had
your
20.
opinion.
We had 28 super chats tonight, bro.
I know. But we're nobodies. I
But
mean,
nobody likes us.
I'm looking
Nobody
up. I
like.
got
Nobody
hey,
listens
listen,
to us.
I'm happy. I got 80 people watching me. The chat supported me tonight. I got the laughy face up here. This fucking weirdo that's been up here for the last 2.5 hours. Your fucking life.
Is Val in the chat?
Can you imagine wasting
Val's in
2.5
everybody's chat? Is she trying to be in the chat again tonight?
No, I fucking bounced her out of mine.
I blocked her too. I know. I ran her out a few times
You
and then I blocked her.
Mike,
For sure.
this is your life. You're tapping a fucking.
That's probably Val. Is that Val
Probably
tapping the
Jimmy.
button?
Probably
She's
Jimmy.
upset. Fucking Val. That lady
Probably
Val is
Jimmy.
fucking. Oh my
Maybe-
god, man.
Maybe Jimmy's sitting there like this right now.
Brian, hey Brian, fuck the Boston community. Boston week. How's that? How's that, Brian? Fuck it. Fuck it. City sucks. The roads suck.
I love
He's so
these people.
edgy.
They just make
He
fun
is
of
so edgy.
Mike, they just do it to themselves. Cool, bro. You're fucking.
I heard they're going to the Lynn Auditorium. Is that Kate Peters posted something about they're going to
really?
the Lynn Auditorium. That should be fun. That's where JFK's from. Good luck, guys. That's what. By the way, the Hell's Angels. I don't know if you know about them. You guys better be careful in Lynn.
Maybe
just saying.
JFK
I'm
will
just
show up and
saying.
ask
I'm
questions.
just saying. And I don't know the Hell's Angels. I'm not friends with them. I'm just saying.
Maybe JFK.
Good luck
will
to
show
you.
up and ask
Good luck
questions.
to you talking shit in Eastern
Right.
Math, bro.
Mike, maybe JFK will show up and ask questions. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Kevy
never
Kev
know.
will show up with his crew.
He might. All right, we're out of here, buddy.
Because
Go
I
ahead.
did see Kevy had a hat on that, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know if people have noticed some of Kevy's hats. I don't know. I'd be afraid of Kevy. I'm a little afraid of Kevy now. If some of the hats he's been wearing. I don't know if people notice.
He might have some friends. Who are you throwing fucking water on?
No, you never know. I'm not saying I haven't talked to him about it. There's no, I don't make, I'm just saying. It's just you guys talk a lot of shit. You know,
I love
and
you,
now
you
you're going to a fucking city that doesn't take the shit. Like this is, I'd be more afraid of Lynn than Boston actually, if I were you. I would if you talk shit. Like that's not a city you want to talk shit in. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. All right, everybody. That's Mike from the Young Jerks. I'm Brian here. We got the fucking laughy emoji. 2.5 hours, you fucking weirdo. I love it.
I love it.
Keep pushing that
Keep
button.
promoting us. Keep promoting us.
Let's fucking throw a Will Crash out on the way out. Mikey, we'll talk soon. I love everybody. Thank you all so much for the support tonight. We had about 800 people overall across all platforms. I'll take it. Hey, fuck them. Fuck them. Right, Mikey? Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. We're going to be here. We ain't going anywhere. And I'm staying. All right, everybody. Out of here. Peace.
He doesn't care about anything. He just cares about the money. He's advertising his link now. God.